MTWS fans, we are live in M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore for the 2024 MTWS Championship. We were just here last week for the 2024 MTWS Runners-Up Cup, and what an event it was. Daisy Chain upset and Crush and Run in the finals, and Crush being total chaos would once again win freestyle as both set records. But of course, it wasn't just that too. We also had qualifying for the 2024 MTWS Championship, with Blood Rage getting a #1 qualifier for the second time ever set in history. As we are now on the verge of determining who will be the 2024 Racing and Freestyle Champion of this league. 24 trucks are here. Both racing freestyle champions are here, and we're going to see if they'll make history and defend their titles for the first time ever. So, of course, as we are about to get ready to go, as we take a look at the track, of course, for racing, it's almost the exact same setup as it was last week for the Runners-Up Cup, other than the logo for the championship out there, and of course, the back of the racing lane slanted a lot, since a hill from last week was not in a good shape to potentially get hits on later on for an encore potentially after the racing results and all that. Plus terrible design, need to get updated, and we're ready to go for that. So let's get ready for racing as we get ready to introduce our field. Alright, so of course our field this year. First up, Polar Storm. Who would have thought Polar Storm would make it here? For the first time ever in a regular season. It was in the championship in 2020, but everyone automatically got there. This year, Polar Storm earned its way here. And we'll see how it does tonight. And after that is the Monster Razor, who is here in the championship on its own for the first time since I think 2015. It's been a long time since the Monster Razor earned a spot here. All thanks to that incredible race it had in the season opener in Minneapolis, remember where it won, and we'll see how it does out here. And then Crusher, back here once again after its wins in racing, remember, in Reno and Daytona, almost doubled down and swept two in those events. We'll see how it does out here, as it's going to have its shoes filled. And remember, 5th place in qualifying, so it's going to start in round 2, so good chance maybe trying to get a racing title. And then Prowler, of course. Remember, earlier in the year, in November, Prowler had that streak in Las Vegas and Kansas City where it won racing back-to-back weeks, going 9-0. Well, let's see if that momentum ahead, which got into the championship, will continue tonight. And then the Cyclone King, Destroyer. Make it back here. Remember, it won race in Miami. We'll see how it does out here. Hey, it is known as the Championship Killer. Maybe it'll take down a couple champions along the way. And then we get to our first surprising elite truck, Ye Plunderer. What a year it's had. What an unbelievable year in racing. It got almost all of its racing wins in 1 year in its 14-year existence. Although it struggled, especially in qualifying, we'll see. Could this be the year it finally gets a racing title? We'll have to see. And then Flying Falcon, another founding truck here once again. Remember last year where it had that wild freestyle, was in like I think the top 5 at the end of it. We'll see what happens out here as the pressure is going to be on. And then Eruption, another elite truck. 2 years in a row with terrible racing record, but this year it made unlike last year, as it's going to be, of course, the first race of the night, as it's going to try and get its first racing title. And then Bling, another Houston truck here, of course. Was the last truck to qualify in, of course. Struggled all year, hoping to do good here after its terrible run last year in the championship. And then we get to more elites, as next up is Patriot, who has had a great year in racing and hoping to continue with its really good qualifying time last week at 4th place, I think it was, to try and get its first racing title. And then we get to our #1 qualifier this year, Blood Rage. Blood Rage, of course, was the #1 qualifier in 2011, but it fell victim to the curse and went one and done. And now we'll see how it does out here, as it's going to try and break the curse and win its first ever title. And then Fireball, another really good racing truck here as well, trying to get its first racing title, as we'll see how it does out here, despite winning all the freestyles this year. And then after that is Outrage, ready to go and such, after barely making it into the championship, trying to win freestyle for the first time ever. We'll see how it does out here for the championship. And then Shatter, the hometown truck, was dominant all year, points champion, was the runner-up for the Freestyle title last year, hoping to try and win racing and Freestyle here for the championship to get its first titles. It's going to have a long task tonight, though. And now we get to the champions. Starting off, of course, with the 2020 racing champion, Wild Ride, who is going to try tonight to make history as the first truck to make the championship 4 consecutive years in a row in the finals. Will it do it? It's going to have a tough task tonight, though. And then the 2011 racing champion, Power Ford, looking to do good tonight after it got, what was it, like second place in qualifying, I think it was. Probably its best qualifying results in the championship, so we'll see if it can hold on and get another racing title. And then Thunderbolt, the two-time 2011-2020 Freestyle champion. Remember, it was the #1 qualifier in 2009, so it can do good in racing. We'll see if it can make a racing title or get its third Freestyle title and set history. And then the 2022 champion, Shadowrun. Last time we saw Shadowrun in the championship, it was trying to defend its title. This time around, it's going to try and get it back with all the momentum it had after winning in Glendale. We'll see how it does out here in Freestyle. And then the 5-time champion, the Tom Meents of MTWS, Outlaw, the 2009, 2012, 2015 racing champion, and the 2010 and 2012 Freestyle champion. Of course, #1 qualifier last year. This time it's 3rd place. So we'll see how it does tonight, or is it 2nd? Can't remember. But we'll see. Could it make another 6th or 7th title night? The pressure's on. And then Nitro, the 2010, 2022, and 2014 Freestyle champion. The only truck with 3 or more titles other than Outlaw, trying to tie Outlaw night by winning racing Freestyle. It's going to have its hands full tonight, start up in round 1 and all that. But we'll see what it's got, as it's going to try and make history once again. And then the first Freestyle champion, Mad Dog. The longest drought in the league, hasn't won a title in 15 years. Hoping to end that tonight, but man, it's going to have its hands full tonight in racing to start off with before we get to Freestyle. And then it's Impala, the 2015 Freestyle champion, who's had an incredible year in Freestyle. Won Freestyle last time we saw in Detroit, and will try and win racing and Freestyle once again. Remember, also was the runner-up for the racing title in 2011. And then then we get to our defending champions. First up, the defending racing champion, Crazy Bull. They not only won 1 racing win this year, and that was the All-Star Challenge. It made the final several times, but just couldn't get over the mark to win racing this year. It had terrible qualifying results, so if it's going to defend its title, it's got to start all the way in round 1. So we'll see. The pressure's on Crazy Bull this year to try and defend its title. And then the pressure's on for a Freestyle champion to wrap up the order. Crazy. Crazy, on the other hand, has had an incredible season Freestyle and wins so many Freestyles, having some incredible moments and all that. We'll see if it can make history and become the first truck to defend its title. And that, of course, fans, is the field tonight for the 2024 MTWS Championship. And we're going to see how well they do tonight in defending their titles. But, of course, we're about to get ready for racing now. So now let's go check out the bracket. As here is the bracket for tonight. As we'll start off with Crazy going up against Eruption, with the winner going to face Blood Rage. That's going to be really troubling for both Eruption or Blood Rage as they race each other. Pressure will be on Blood Rage so much as the #1 qualifier. Then it'll be Nitro versus Bling. With the winner facing Wild Ride, we're going to have a rematch of the 2020 and 2022 racing finals in round 2 potentially, and the pressure's going to be on for both of them. Then it'll be Destroyer versus Impala, with the winner facing Crusher. And then we get a huge matchup in round 1, as it's going to be Shatter versus Mad Dog. Huge matchup, and whoever wins has got to face Patriot, so major pressure for both these trucks to do good and not go one and done, especially Shatter in front of its hometown crowd. And then the next side would be Shadowrun versus Polar Storm. Whoever wins would face Power Forward. Then Outrage versus Prowler. Whoever wins will face Fireball. Then Flying Falcon versus Crazy Bull, the defending champion trying to defend its title. And whoever wins will face Thunderbolt. The pressure's going to be on for those two. And then finally going to wrap up round 1 with the Monster Razor versus Ye Plunder. With the winner facing Outlaw, Ye Plunder could be under a lot of pressure to try and make it to round 2. And then has to face Outlaw. That's going to be tough. And then, of course, round 2 would be Blood Rage versus Eruption or Crazy. Wild Ride versus Nitro or Bling. Crusher versus Destroyer or Impala. Patriot versus Shadow or Mad Dog. Power Forward versus Shadowrun or Polar Storm. Fireball versus Outrage and Prowler. Thunderbolt versus Flying Falcon or Crazy Bull. And Outlaw versus the Monster Razor or Yee Plunderer. Alright, MTWS fans, the long wait's over. It's now time to get ready to crown the 2024 MTWS Racing Champion. Let's get racing underway! Alright, MTWS fans, it's now time for racing. As we're going to start off with Crazy, the defending Freestyle Champion, going up against Eruption, who was the #1 qualifier, remember, in 2012 and 2014, the first truck to ever get consecutive ones. And we'll see who it's got. Of course, whoever wins will have to face the #1 qualifier Blood Rage in a big matchup. And here we go for racing! Crazy and Eruption! Flying out onto the track. Here we go, into the turn. Great turn by Eruption. Crazy went very wide. Eruption went very wide, but it's going to get the win either way. Eruption is going to win racing, or at least round 1, as it'll move on to round 2 with the big matchup underway. But right now it can rest for the meanwhile as we get to our next race. And it's another big one, as it's going to be Nitro, the 2-time racing champion, going up against Bling. And with the winner, going to be facing Wild Ride in round 2. Big matchup, and here we go! Nitro and Bling! Flying out onto the track. Here we go into the turn. Oh, both didn't have really the best turns right there. Run over turn cars right there, but it's going to be Nitro in the end, although it was a lot closer, races. If that was real life, they probably would have smacked each other right there, but this is our course. Nitro is going to get the win. And then it's going to have the big matchup coming up. Oh, boy. Alright, next up is Destroyer, the Freestyle Championship killer, going up against the 2015 Freestyle Champion Impala, who is also, remember, the runner-up for the racing title in 2011, so it has a does have racing strength to it. But it's going to have to, whoever wins will have to face Crusher in round 2. Alright, and here we go! Destroyer and Impala! Found in Trucks, going at it. Here we go into the turn. Both trucks went kind of wide right there. Impala runs over a turning car. Oh, Impala's in trouble, flipping over. Impala wins, but it's going to flip at the end. And quite a hard hit on the roof, as tried to say right there, but it didn't work out. All right, so Impala wins, but we'll have to keep an eye on it because it did flip. So we'll have to see if it potentially has to be dropped down for later on, or who knows, maybe the short comes back. But for right now, Impala wins, and we'll move on to round 2. Alright, the big matchup now. The big matchup of round 1. Shatter, going up against Mad Dog. Shatter, the hometown truck, trying to win its first ever title. It was my favorite to win it in racing here, but it's got, after having terrible qualifying, it's got to stop in round 1. Going up against Mad Dog, the former race freestyle champion, who, like Impala, also was a runner for the racing title in 2010. So, a lot of big, 2 trucks here on the line. One of them's going to go one and done early on tonight, and that's not something they were expecting going into the year. And this is huge for them, and whoever wins is going to have a tough match, as they're going to have to face Patriot next. Alright, but here we go. Mad Dog versus Shatter, flying out onto the track. Who wants this more, apparently? Here we go. Into the turn. Oh my goodness, what a turn by both of them. Going for a jump. It's a photo finish! It's a photo finish! Oh my goodness, what a race that was! A photo finish! But who won though? As we got the picture. Alright, and here we go! Here's the picture! And it's Shatter in the photo finish! Shatter is gonna win! It will survive! As we'll move on to round 2. And a close one, as Shatter got a 12.7881. And Mad Dog got a 12.8503. So big win there for Shatter as it moves on to round 2, as we're now halfway through round 1. As our next match for the second half of round 1 is now underway, as it's Shadowrun, the former freestyle champion, going up against Polar Storm, the first non-big matchup with no elites in this one, or at least racing-wise. One of them is going to move on, and whoever wins will have to face Power Forward in round 2. Alright, so here we go. The second half of round 1 underway. Shadowrun and Polar Storm. Coming out on Thunder Alley. Into the turn they go. Polar Storm went very wide, but so did Shadow Run, but Shadow Run is going to spin out. Polar Storm clipped the turn car. It's not going to matter. Polar Storm is going to win. Big win right there as Shadow Run spun out a terrible pass right there for it. And that's going to cost Shadow Run for right now. We will see it, of course, trying to get back its freestyle title later on tonight. But for right now, its racing's done as Polar Storm moves on to round 2. All right, next up, Outrage going up against Prowler. And they are ready to go with the winner going to be facing Fireball in round 2. And here we go, Outrage and Prowler flying out onto the track. And here we go into the turn. Outrage went very wide. Prowler didn't have the best turn, but Prowler is going to get the victory right there. Prowler moves on to round 2. Good race for it. Alright, so now, on to our next matchup. And this is another big one. And it's going to be Flying Falcon going up against the defending racing champion Crazy Bull. Crazy Bull, not number one qualifier, was the racing champion. But it's going to have to start off in round 1 if it wants to defend its title, which no truck has ever done. No truck has ever defended their title. And then if it does win, it's going to have to face Thunderbolt in round 2. Oh boy, that's a big one. The rematch from last time out in Glendale. But anyways, here we go! Big matchup! Crazy Bull and Flying Falcon as they fly out into the track. Here we go! Into the turn as both kind of went very wide, but so did Flying Falcon more so, and it's going to be Crazy Bull with the victory! Crazy Bull holds on and will survive one more round as the defending champ, but it's going to have a tough task coming up. But for right now, Crazy Bull survives. Alright, now we get to our final match of round 1. As it's going to be the Monster Razor going up against Ye Plunder. At the beginning of this year, this matchup, no one would have considered it. Hell, the Monster Razor would have probably been considered a heavy favorite. Now it's flipped. Now Ye Plunder is the favorite. It is an elite racer out of nowhere, and whoever wins will have to face Outlaw in round 2, which will be a big matchup for all 3 of the trucks. But here we go. Who will move on? Big matchup. As here we go, the Monster Razor versus Ye Plunder as they're flying out onto the track. Here we go into the turn, where it matters. Great turn by Ye Plunder, going around the turn car right there, and it's going to be Ye Plunder with the easy victory as the Monster Razor went up the side of that hill right there. Alright, not the Monster Razor, Ye Plunder holds on. What a great round one of racing that was, as our 24 trucks have now been knocked down to 16. As 16 trucks survive to see who will become the 2024 racing champion. And now we take a look at the bracket, as it's going to start off with elite races everywhere. First off, the big one, Blood Rage, the number 1 qualifier, going up against Eruption. The pressure is on Blood Rage so much right now. So much that Eruption knows the feeling too from 2012 and 2014. It knows the feeling. And then we are going to have our rematch of the 2020 and 2022 finals in round 2. Wild Ride going up against Nitro for the 3rd time in the championship. That's going to be insane. Then it will be a cooldown as Crusher is going to face Impala. And then another big matchup as Patriot is going to face Shatter. Then it'll be Power Forward facing Polar Storm. Then it'll be Fireball versus Prowler. And then we're going to have 2 matchups to wrap up round 2 of an insane one. First off, Thunderbolt going up against the defending racing champion Crazy Bull, trying to see if Crazy Bull can survive another round. And then it'll be Outlaw facing Ye Plunder, another rematch. These guys have faced each other so many times this year, and they're going to go at it again. Oh my goodness. What a round 2 it's going to be. So now, let's get ready for round 2. Alright. Now for round 2, and probably the biggest one of round 2, not even necessarily because of the huge matchup, but because of the stakes. Blood Rage going up against Eruption. Of course, Blood Rage has all the pressure on. As the number 1 qualifier, the Curse. It was victim to the Curse in 2011. Can it break it? It's either, in most circumstances, either one and done, or go all the way to win the racing championship. So much pressure is on the line here. So, here we go. Time to start round 2 with a huge matchup. Blood Rage and Eruption as they are off. Here we go. Out of the track they go. Into the turn now. Here we go. Let's see how they handle. Great. Oh, Eruption went a little wide. Here we go, the jump. And it's going to be Blood Rage. Blood Rage wins. A huge victory! Huge! This is probably the second biggest moment for Blood Rage tonight, other than maybe win the championship. Oh my goodness! It got the win! It got revenge from 2011 as it moves on, and the pressure has massively been lowered on Blood Rage now. Because now, the other side of the curse, the positive side, is in effect now. Could it go all the way to win the Racing Championship? It's every time the number one qualifier got past round 2, they would go on to win the championship, other than, of course, Eruption 2014, Nitro in 2020, and Outlaw last year. So, the pressure is finally off Blood Rage. It is moving on to the quarterfinals. What a big matchup that was. And now, we get to our next big matchup, as it's the rematch of the 2020 and 2022 finals that we're going to have in round 2. Nitro and Wild Ride gonna go at it for the third time now, so soon, as we are now ready for this huge matchup. And they are off! Nitro and Wild Ride coming onto the track. Oh boy, the pressure's off between these two. Here we go, into the turn. What a turn by both trucks. Oh, Wild Ride clipped the turn car, but it's not gonna matter as Wild Ride's gonna win. Wild Ride will win and get revenge from 2022 when it lost the racing title. Wild Ride wins, as it's moving closer to becoming the first truck to make the championship 4 consecutive years in a row. As Nitro's night is done, that's what happens when you don't do good in qualifying. Alright, big matchup that was. Now we can take a little bit of a step back, as the next up is Crusher, the 5th fastest qualifier, and a surprise that was, as it's going to go up against Impala. And here we go, Crusher versus Impala. Flying out onto the track as Impala, remember, flipped in round 1, but it's looking good still. Here we go, into the turn, looking good for both of them. Here we go to the final jump, and it's going to be Impala. Impala gets in the end. Oh, what a race that was. Crusher gave it all it had, but it was just not enough, as it fell just short of Impala, as Impala is going to move on to the quarterfinals. And now for another big matchup, as it's Patriot going up against Shatter. Two trucks that desperately want this win badly. The pressure is on as here we go, Patriot and Shatter. Here we go, into the turn, where it matters the most. What a turn by both trucks. Incredible turn by Shatter, and Shatter's gonna get in a close one. Shatter wins. Patriot goes 1 and done, and you just gotta feel bad for Patriot. That was like the best results it ever had in qualifying, I think, in the MTWS Championship, and it's not gonna matter as it goes 1 and done. Oof, that sucks. And Shatter looks dialed in as it's in the quarterfinals now to try and win the championship at home. Alright, next up, Power Forward, the 2011 racing champion, going up against Polar Storm, as they are off. Power Forward and Polar Storm flying out onto the track. Here we go, into the turn. That's a great turn by Power Forward right there. Polar Storm trying to hang in there, and it will try to, but it's not going to be enough as Power Forward gets the win. Power Forward moves on to the quarterfinals. I think it's been a while since Power Forward's made it this far to championship as it moves on. And now we got final. Who will it face next? As next up is Fireball going up against Prowler. Big matchup potentially, and here we go! Prowler and Fireball flying out of Thunder Alley. Here we go, into the turn now. Let's see how they handle it. Once again, great turns by both trucks, although Prowler went a little wide in the end, and it's going to cost it as Fireball wins and is moving on to the quarterfinals. Fireball wins and will move on. Alright, now for 2 huge matchups coming up. First up, Thunderbolt going up against Crazy Bull. Thunderbolt, number 1 qualifier in 2009, 2-time freestyle champion, and a very good racer too. Going up against the defending racing champion Crazy Bull, who survived round 1. Could survive another round as defending race champion to make history. The pressure is on for both trucks. And as here we go, Thunderbolt and Crazy Bull flying out of Thunder Alley. Here we go, into the turn. Oh boy, they are dead even right there. Going to the turn, going for the jump. And it's gonna be Crazy Bull. Crazy Bull got it. Crazy Bull knocks off Thunderbolt, who made the semifinals last year, but it's not going anywhere tonight. It is done, and Crazy Bull has done it again. Survived another round. It's gonna defend his title for another round. Let's go. Just 3 more races to go to make history. But now our last matchup, and this is a big one. Again, no one at the beginning of this year thought this was going to be an insane matchup. Now all of a sudden it is, and honestly it's starting to become like a big racing rivalry now, as it's going to be Outlaw versus Ye Plunderer. Huge matchup. Who will survive and move on to the quarterfinals? As here we go, Outlaw versus Ye Plunderer. Flying out of Thunder Alley. Big matchup. Ooh, Ye Plunderer hit the side of the hill right there. Here we go to the jump. As what a turn. Although Ye Plunderer went very wide right there. And Outlaw is going to get the victory. As Outlaw's on 2 wheels and flip it over. Outlaw flips at the end. Crushed the hood. Got the save as Outlaw wins. And is moving on to the quarterfinals with a wild flip at the end. What a race that was. As Ye Plunderer's night is done. I mean, it's tough to face a multi-racing champion. But of course you gotta wonder, Ye Plunderer has gone now 3-5 since December. Was the momentum gone or what is the question now? But with that, round 2 is now in the books. We've gone now from 16 trucks to 8 left to try and get a racing title. As we now take a look at the quarterfinals matchup. And all the remaining trucks are elite. All of them except for 2 are found in trucks too. So every one of them, whoever wins the racing title definitely will earn it. So starting off, we're going to have Blood Rage going up against Wild Ride. So much pressure on the line between those two. Then it will be Impala going up against Shatter. Huge pressure on the line for Shatter to win at home here tonight. Then it'll be Power Forward going up against Fireball. 2 trucks that haven't done well in racing the last several years. They really badly want to get to the semifinals. But then the huge matchup, probably the biggest one of the night, the quarterfinals. Crazy Bull versus Outlaw. The arch rivalry. Outlaw trying to get revenge from last year. Crazy Bull trying to make history for the defense title. One more round to go before we get more close to the championship. It's come down to these final 8. Who will win the racing title? As we get ready for the quarterfinals. Alright, MTWS fans, it's now time for the quarterfinals. Huge matchups across the board as we are ready to go. As first up is Blood Rage going up against Wild Ride. Immense pressure on both of them. Wild Ride trying to make history to be the first truck to make the finals 4 consecutive years in a row. Blood Rage, wow, nice that it broke the curse. Now it's trying to make the positive part of the curse happen. Make it to the finals. Oh boy, so much on the line for this race. And we are now underway. Here we go. Wild Ride versus Blood Rage as they fly out of Thunder Alley. Here we go into the turn. As what a turn by both, although Blood Rage went a little wide to hit the turning car, and it's going to be Wild Ride! Wild Ride wins, and Blood Rage loses, so the curse was broken both ways. And for the first time ever, it's happened consecutive years. Since last year, remember, Outlaw was the #1 qualifier. It did win its round 2 race, but it would end up losing to Crazy Bull in the semifinals. So the second year in a row now, first time ever for the curse, where the #1 qualifier didn't lose in round 1, but didn't win the championship either. Ooh, that's interesting. And if you go back to 2020, the last 4 championships now, the curse has been broken 3 of the last 4 times. I wonder if the curse may be dying potentially. But with that, Wild Ride one step closer to making history as it's in the semifinals for now the 4th year in a row. Unbelievable. And now is our next matchup. Impala going up against Shatter. So much pressure on the line. Impala trying to make it back to the championship in the semifinals. Shatter trying to make the championship for the first time ever in the finals. And in front of the hometown crowd. Oh boy, here we go. Impala versus Shatter. Huge matchup. Flying out of Thunder Alley. As here we go into the turn. As both trucks came from round 1. Here we go. As they're lined up for the jump. A little on angle. And it's a photo finish. A photo finish as Shatter goes up the hill right there. Oh my goodness, it was a photo finish. Oh boy. We need to see who won though. As here we go. There is the picture. And oh my goodness, they are close. So close. They are like right on the line right there. It's still not difficult. I mean, still impossible to tell who won. But now here we go. Here come the times. And the winner is Impala! Impala wins racing with a 12.256. Shatter got 12.2841. That's how close it was. Impala is making the semifinals for the second year in a row in the championship, as Shatter fell down so short of making back to the championship. So short. Oh, in front of its hometown crowd too. It was hoping to do so well this year. But its night is done in racing, but there's still freestyle to go. So one half of the semifinals is the other side. Now for the other side. And that's going to be between two trucks that are very good in racing. One of them being a former racing champion, but for like the last decade or so, neither of them have done really good in the championship. And that, of course, is Power Forward going up against Fireball. Both of them are trying to make the semifinals for the first time in a long time. And we'll see what they got. As here we go, Power Forward versus Fireball. As flying out on the Thunder Alley. Here we go, into the turn. As perfect right there. Oh, they both ran on a turn car right there. Here we go, the foul jump. And it's a close one. It's a close one. Another photo finish. Oh, boy. Right down to the wire again. Insane race it was as both were trying to make the semifinals. As we got the picture now. And here we go. And it is Power Forward. Power Forward holds on and will move on to the semifinals for only the second time ever in the championship. The first time since 2011 when it won its racing title. Oh boy, Power Forward after 13 years has finally made back this far, as it's one race away from making it back to the championship. Insane! But now, we're down to our final race of the quarterfinals, and it's probably the biggest one in terms of history. It's going to be Outlaw versus Crazy Bull. Outlaw, the 5-time champion, the 3-time racing champion. Crazy Bull, the defending racing champion, trying to make history. This arch rivalry, the very first championship, remember, in 2009. How thin 15 years later are about to go at once again. A rematch from the semifinals last year. And these two have faced each other before this year. And oh boy, we just saw them, remember, in Glendale last month. Oh boy, this is a huge race. Who will move on to face Power Forward in the semifinals? As here we go, Crazy Bull versus Outlaw. Huge arch rivalry. 15 years later, once again going at it. Here we go, into the turn. As they both had great turns. Here we go, the foul jump. Outlaw went a little wide. And it's going to be Crazy Bull. Crazy Bull has done it again. Crazy Bull, just like last year, has beaten Outlaw. And despite coming from round 1, is in the semifinals for the second year in a row, as it's one race away from making history. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. As we now take a look at their final 4 trucks. Oh my goodness. This is insane. As it's going to be, I believe, I think this it's a rematch from the last year's semifinals. On the one side of the bracket, we're having the exact same semifinals from last year. Wild Ride versus Impala. And then it's going to be Power Forward going up against Crazy Bull, a former racing champion, going up against the defending racing champion. And by the way, 3 of the 4 trucks left are made to semifinals last year as well. The exact same trucks, except Power Forward replacing Outlaw. We have almost the exact same field from last year, and they're about to go at once again. Oh my goodness, the matchups. We could have a rematch from last year, Wild Ride and Crazy Bull. We could have a new rivalry brewing between Crazy Bull and Impala, and of course, Wild Ride and Crazy Bull as well. We could have the 2011 rematch between Impala and Power Forward, or a matchup between former racing champions Wild Ride and Power Forward. Each one has unique interests in it. Oh my goodness. But of course, we still got to get past the semifinals, as it's now time, MTWS fans. It's time for the semifinals. Alright, MTWS fans, it's now time for the semifinals. As we are getting ready, our next matchup, Wild Ride versus Impala. The finals rematch, the semifinals rematch from last year. These two faced each other in the semifinals last year. Wild Ride would win it, and Impala is going to want revenge. Will it be either Impala making it to the finals for the first time since 2011 and getting revenge on Wild Ride from last year? Or will Wild Ride make the finals for the 4th straight time in MTWS history, setting a new record? We are about to find out, as here we go. Time for the semifinals. First matchup, Impala versus Wild Ride. Here we go! So much on the line in this matchup. Flying out of Thunder Alley. Here we go. Into the turn. Great turn by both trucks. Here we go. Hit the turn right there. Here we go for a jump. It's a photo finish. It's a photo finish. Oh my goodness, what a race that was. They were neck and neck. Holy cow, both were desperate to get that. Oh boy. Here we go now. All right, now the picture's now in. Who won? Here we go. Oh my goodness, it's a close one. But as we can see, Impala has edged out Wild Ride. Impala has stopped Wild Ride's dominance. Wild Ride will not go for 4-peat in the finals, tying the record that Outlaw had from 2012 to 2015. And Impala, for the first time since 2011, is in the finals for the championship to try and win its first ever racing title. How about that? Just barely edging out in Wild Ride. Oh my goodness, what a race that was. But we still got one more race left. Who will race Impala in the finals? And for Impala, it's going to be it's going to be big no matter who it is. It'll either be Power Ford winning, making the finals also for the first time since 2011. And if it does, it will face Impala in their first rematch in the championship since 2011. There have only been 2 other rematches in the championship, and that was Crush and Run and Outlaw in 2012 to 2014, and then of course Nitro and Wild Ride in 2020 and 2022. It's going to be that, or it'll be Crazy Bull, who is 1 race away from making it to the finals as the defending racing champion. That has only happened 1 time in MTWS history. Actually, no, 2 times. Outlaw in 2014, where it fell short against Crush and Run, and then 2022 for Wild Ride when it fell short to Nitro in its rematch. Both rematches, though, whoever lost the first one got in the end in the rematch. So, and if Crazy Bull does win, it'll begin its new rivalry, apparently start from last year between Impala. So either way for Impala, this matchup's going to be big no matter who it's going to be. But now it's time to find out, who will Impala face? Will it be Crazy Bull or will it be Power Forward? As here we go, Power Forward versus Crazy Bull, flying out of Thunder Alley. So desperate to make the finals. Here we go, into the turn. Great turn by both of them. Oh my goodness, 1 turn by Crazy Bull, and it's gonna be Crazy Bull. Power Forward screwed up in the end. Crazy Bull has done it. Crazy Bull, despite all the odds, it looked like it wasn't going to do it after qualifying, but it's in the finals for the 2nd year in a row. Tying another record from several other trucks, of course. Let's go! And it's 1 race away from making history as the first ever truck to defend its title. Oh boy, Crazy Bull's had a good year racing, but it just never won a race this year besides the All-Star Challenge. And now, for the final time as the defending champion, it's going to come down to this, of course. It's going to come down to this. The finals. What a finals it's going to be. Absolutely insane. Impala versus Crazy Bull. 2 trucks from round 1. They defied all the odds, and they've made it here. Oh my god, this is insane. And they're about to go at it 1 more time to try and get a racing win. Alright, MTWS fans, it's now time to get ready for the finals. Alright, MTWS fans, it's now come down to this, as they are at the line, as we are getting ready for the 10th ever finals in the MTWS Championship, as we are about to see history be made once again. But of course, as always, let's introduce our competitors for tonight's main event. Representing the lane closest to us, it was I believe the 20th qualifier It made here by beating Destroyer in round 1. It beat Crusher in round 2. It beat Shatter in the quarterfinals, the hometown Shatter. And then beat Wild Ride in the semifinals in a photo finish, preventing a record 4th time in the championship. It is your 2015 MTWS Freestyle Champion and was the runner-up for the racing title back in 2011. Give it up for a truck that's trying to win racing for the first time ever, for its first ever racing title, and get its 2nd title overall. Here is Impala. But its opponent is also trying to make history, as it was the 18th fastest qualifier. It beat Flying Falcon in round 1. It beat Thunderbolt in round 2. It beat its arch rival, Outlaw, in the quarterfinals. And then it beat Power Ford in the semifinals. This truck is on the verge of making history, something no truck has ever done before, and that is defend its title. Outlaw was close in 2014, but fell short. Wild Ride in 2022 was close and fell short again. Could this actually be the year it finally happens? It is the defending racing champion, trying to not only, of course, be the first truck to ever defend its title, but get its 2nd racing title and 2nd title overall. Joining Nitro and Outlaw as the only trucks with multiple racing champions. Give it up for Crazy Bull! Alright, MTWS fans, the moment's arrived. We're about to crown the racing champion of the 2024 MTWS season. But before we do that, let's look at the history of the championship. 2009, in LA, Outlaw destroys Crazy Bull, who spun out and went into the turning cars and ruined its chances. And that would haunt Crazy Bull for a long time. 2010, in Sam Boyd in Las Vegas, Nitro, the rookie, would beat Mad Dog in a photo finish to get its first ever racing title. 2011, in New Orleans, which haunts Impala, because Impala would lose to Power Ford in the finals. 2012, Outlaw would come back, the first truck to ever make a return to the championship, and it beat Crush and Run to get its 2nd racing title, becoming the only truck with multiple racing titles. Then 2014, Outlaw and Crush and Run would make it to the finals again in the first ever rematch in consecutive, and this time around, Crush and Run would get it and get its revenge and win its first racing title. 2015, Outlaw, the #1 qualifier, would make it to the finals where it would face Blood Rage and win to get its record-setting 3rd racing title. Then all the way in 2020, Nitro, the Wild Ride, would beat Nitro in a wild photo finish to get its first ever racing title in the last ever event in MTM2. 2022, we had another rematch of Wild Ride and Nitro Nitro would win as Wild Ride would implode, and Nitro would join Outlaw as the only trucks with multiple racing titles. And then last year, Crazy Bull would beat Wild Ride after 14 years and get its redemption from 2009 to win its first ever racing title. And now, 2024, the 15th anniversary, it's come down to this. Our racing champion, after all these years, I mean this whole entire season, it's going to come down to the new rivalry brewing now in racing. Crazy Bull or Impala. Alright, MTWS fans, get hyped, get ready. Who will be the 2024 MTWS Racing Champion? Will it be Impala getting its first ever racing title, its second ever title? Join Outlaw and Nitro as the only trucks with a title from each part of the event. And of course, join it and Thunderbolt as the only trucks with multiple titles. Or will it be Crazy Bull getting its second ever racing title, getting its second title overall, joining Outlaw, Nitro, and Thunderbolt, the only trucks with multiple titles, and of course, it will join Nitro and Outlaw, the only trucks with multiple racing titles. And more importantly, it would become the first ever truck in MTWS history to defend its title. It's never happened before, and it could finally break tonight, as we're about to find out. As here we go, MTWS fans. The finals is now underway. Here we go. Impala versus Crazy Bull. It's time for the finals, and they are off. Here we go. Impala, Crazy Bull, down the straightaway, into the turn. As there we go. Great turn by both trucks. Impala hit the cars, and it's history. It's history. It's history. Crazy Bull has done it. Crazy Bull has done it! Crazy Bull, for the first time ever, has defended its racing title. Crazy Bull is your 2024 MTWS Racing Champion. And I love how the smoke's broken after Adam fixed it last month. Oh my goodness! Crazy Bull has made history! Its second racing title. Its second title overall. And for the first time ever, a truck has defended its title. Oh my goodness. We thought from last week, after its terrible qualifying pass, that Crazy Bull wasn't going to do it. But it defied all the odds, and it did it. Crazy Bull has actually done it. It has become the first ever truck to defend its title after 15 years. After last year finally break its curse after not winning the title 14 years earlier. It's done it. As Crazy Bull is celebrating. And honestly, I honestly wonder if this win tonight means more than last year's win. Sure, it got its first racing title and ended its curse from 2009. But it defended it. It's the first truck to ever defend its racing title, as it's still going celebrating out there. Careful, the Crazy Bull. You still got a double down potentially in freestyle. Oh my goodness. What a run by Crazy Bull. This feels so good. It never won a race as the defending champion until now. And it was the race that got its second racing title. Oh my goodness. As Crazy Bull is still going off. Huge air. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe what we've witnessed. As Crazy Bull is going to park it right there. Give it up, MTWS fans, for the first ever consecutive defending champion. Crazy Bull is your 2024 MTWS Racing Champion. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe it actually did it. Crazy Bull has done it. It's made history. Oh my gosh. Crazy Bull has done something that I thought I would never see. We were so close in 2014. We were then close again in 2022. But it's finally happened. We have a truck defend its title. And Crazy Bull, the truck that I thought was probably never going to win a race title because it was so cursed, has finally done it. Give it up, MTWS fans, for your 2024 Racing Champion, Crazy Bull! Alright, MTWS fans, we are ready to go for freestyle. As we show off first by taking a look at the track, of course. What an amazing track it's going to be for freestyle and such. Can't wait to see who will try and become the 2024 MTWS Freestyle Champion. And of course, as we get ready for the order, for a second year in a row, we're going to have it happen again. Crazy Bull is going to start off freestyle. Oh my goodness. It's going to go for the double down right off the bat, just like last year. Oh boy. I cannot wait to see what's going to happen in that regard. So of course, we got to reveal the order now coming up. So, of course, Crazy Bull is going to start off freestyle. Then it'll be Prowler, the Monster Razor, Polar Storm, Bling,
Crusher, Destroyer, Flying Falcon, Ye Plunderer, Wild Ride, Patriot, Blood Rage, Fireball, Eruption, Outrage, Nitro, Power Forward, Thunderbolt, Mad Dog, Impala, Outlaw, Shatter, Shadowrun, and then wrap it up, of course, with the defending Freestyle Champion, Crazy. And, of course, also, for the championship, to avoid ties, we, of course, have the tiebreaker system that was used in Old Monster Jam. So we have 6 judges here. We will throw out the highest score and the lowest score and bring them back to break tiebreakers if need be. Bring in the lowest score, then bring in the highest score, and then final deciding potentially after that. So, yeah. Hopefully, no ties like in 2011, of course. So, the day has finally arrived, MTWS fans. After incredible racing action, we are about to crown a new freestyle champion. Unless, of course, Crazy does what Crazy Bull just did for the first time ever and defend its freestyle title. No one ever defended their title beforehand tonight. Crazy Bull became the first to do it, but now let's see if someone can do it in freestyle now as well. As we are getting ready to go for Crazy Bull. Man, who knows what we'll do. Crazy Bull is normally not a big freestyle, but sometimes it's put up insane freestyles. It's won freestyles before. It's gotten double downs. And man, this kind of a moment, after defending its title, who knows what it'll do. It is going to be big. Alright, MTWS fans, here we go. Time to start freestyle. As here comes Crazy Bull. And here comes Crazy Bull, flying a track, and gonna start with a Leduc leap over the fan stack. What a start there! Gonna go for the back of the racing lane. Oh my goodness, a Leduc leap to start off freestyle here tonight. And now I'm gonna go for this racing lane with some huge air off of it. And it's gonna hit the side of that tabletop. And now gonna go line up right for this berm. Up and over again, big air off of it. And now going to go for the tanker side of that crossfred. Skyway over it, grabbed it by a little bit, and nosedive almost into the wall. Alright, so now going to go back for the race lane. Again, bigger, but a little bit of an odd angled hit. Oh, sidewall, going to go into the van stack on top of the hybrid. Alright, now, slide out, going to go for the berm. And going to, oh, watch out, going to smack into the hybrid, nosediving it, in trouble, flip it over right there, and saved it. What a save that was. 35 seconds left. Oh my goodness, what a start for Crazy Bull. And now going to go for the backflip. As landed and reversed out of it. Backed up into the hybrid. 21 seconds left. What a run so far for Crazy Bull. He's going to go up that hill and then going to go up the bus stack with a sky wheelie. Coming down. As now, sliding out. Going to go for the crossfred. And nice air off of it. And now back for the hybrid. Man, just one hit after another so far for Crazy Bull. As we are now in bonus time, fans. Right for that with some big air. With a wheelie once again. And gonna smack into the bus stack. Uh-oh, here we go. Flip it over again. And for a second time is gonna save it. Up the center jump. Wheelie it. Oh boy, here we go. Gonna take a violent hit on the roof. And that is going to wrap up right there. Oh boy, like 7 seconds left. It didn't fill the run. I think it filled the run last year, but not this year. My goodness, what a hit that was. That could hurt potentially, flipping early. But what a run Crazy Bull did. One hit after another to start its double down contention. But now we wait on the scores. And remember, 6 judges here. Crazy Bull did hit a whole bunch of things and got the backflip, but didn't do like anything like unbelievably insane. So we'll see what happens as we wait on the scores. Man,
Just what a start that was. Just like last year. Alright. So the scores are now in. And here they are. Take out a 7, take out an 8. It's a 30 regulation plus 2 bonus points. It's a 32 for Crazy Bull. Crazy Bull is going to start off with a 32, which I believe is the highest scoring start in MTWS Championship history. So a 32 to get things started. How about that for Crazy Bull? Let's go. And next up is going to be Prowler, of course. Man, feel bad for Prowler. Got to take on a 32 to start off. As we're getting ready to go for Prowler now. Yep. Like, let's see. The last 2 championships. 2022, we emphasized the triple X. That giant obstacle I made, which took like half the field. That was an insane obstacle I made. I need to use that again one day. Last year, of course, was the emphasis of cross-threading. Like, almost every obstacle had ways to cross-thread. And boy, did they get a lot of air and stuff on those obstacles. And this year, it's sending it, like, sending it is the emphasis. And we already had a big send going for that Leduc leap to start off. Oh my goodness. Alright. As we're still waiting for Prowler to get ready. After Crazy Bull's insane start. Now, of course, Crazy Bull is in contention for a double down right now. And 32 is a high score, but will it last?
Probably not. Although we've had 32 or less won freestyle before. Mad Dog won freestyle with 31 in 2009. Thunderbolt won the freestyle title in 2011 with a 30. So 32 or less has won before, but it's not that common. I think that's the lowest score since it's won a title, 30 in 2011. Because Outlaw won 2012 with 38. Nitro won with the highest score ever in the championship of 40. Impala got a 37. Thunderbolt got a 38. Shadowrun, I think, got a 38 as well. And then last year, Crazy got a 37. So, not looking good odds, but it is still technically possible. Alright, so Prowler is now ready. Alright, so Prowler is ready to go. Alright, so here we go, MTWS fans. On to our next freestyle. Here comes Prowler. As here comes Prowler. As going to go right for ascended jump to get things started off the berm. Big air. As going to now line up right for the double. Off the side, going to go into the racing lane. Prowler put up some big freestyles here in the championship before, so let's see what it does out here. He's going to go right for that cross Fred jump. Up and over it. Going to get the wheelie. And going to crawl up that berm as well. And not in a very good spot. He's going to smack the wall. Alright, here we go for that cross for the van stack. And got some nice air off of it. Watch out for the tanks coming up. And almost tapped them. Alright, now we're going to go back for this jump over the tank stack. Here we go. Back for that berm. As nosedive it. As we're nearing the halfway mark of the run, going to tap the backflip wall. Back for the hybrid. As huge sky wheelie off the hybrid. Ooh, took a hard hit as nosedive it. Big air off the center, jump backside of it, and gonna land right on the cars beautifully. Alright, now gonna go for that cross Fred. Up and over, tap the buster, their nosedive. Uh-oh, in trouble. Just let it bounce back and forth. Nice move that was. Is gonna go now combo into that van stack. And now gonna go up that step up. Man, great run so far by the two trucks out here so far. I was gonna go for that. And now going to go for the crossfed. Try to avoid the bus stack part, which honestly might have been the smartest idea. And now going to go, oh, huge skyway, but watch out for side of the hill coming down. Held on. And now going to go for the hybrid, as we're now in bonus time for Prowler. And now for the bus, semi-trailer, up and over it with some big air. They're going to get a slap wheel at the end. Watch out for the wall come up. Ooh, smacked it. As got fired back up. As now 8 seconds left. Right for the center jump. Up and over it. It doesn't seem like there's something right with the truck. Skyway off the hybrid. And oh, 2 wheels. Sidewall flip it over. And going to get a nice save out of it. Nice finish. But it looks like that's going to end it for Prowler right there. Great finish to the freestyle there. That was cool. Alright. So, Prowler's run's now done. Will it be enough to take on that 32 by Crazy Bull? As we wait on the scores.
Man. Bunch of obstacles still haven't been hit out there yet. Oh my goodness. But Prowler hit some obstacles that weren't touched yet. Had a lot of momentum. Had a nice save at the end. So we'll see the scores in a moment. Alright, the scores are now in. As take out 6, take out 7. It's a 28 regulation plus 2 bonus points. And it's going to be a 30 for Prowler. Man, how about that? First 2 trucks in, we already have 2 30s. Or better. Really high mark start flip, as Prowler is going to get a 30, but no title this year, of course. Alright, next up is going to be the Monster Razor. Alright, as we wait for the Monster Razor to get ready to go. What will it have out there? Remember, this is the first time we're seeing the Monster Razor in the championship that earned its way in since 2015, I believe, was the last time we saw it made this far on its own. It made the championship, remember, 2020, but everyone automatically earned a spot. That's nothing new. As we wait on the Monster Razor to get things ready to go. Already lost to Ye Plunder earlier tonight in racing. As we're still waiting. Score to beat 32 by Crazy Bull. Have you been enjoying tonight's event, MTWS Fans, so far or what? We still got a lot of freestyle to go, and of course the encore too. So tune in for that as well. Alright, the Monster Razor is finally ready to go. Alright, here we go. Back to more freestyle. Here comes the Monster Razor. Guys, here comes the Monster Razor out on the track. And not going to go for the descended jump, which a lot of momentum loss. Line up around the obstacles. Alright, looks like going to go back for the racing lane. And going to get a big sky wheel. He's going to land on the center jump coming down. Alright, so now going to go for this jump right here. Up and over it. Is going to flat land it. Going to get a wheelie. Is going to now go right for that step up part of that jump. Alright, so now going to drift around the hybrid, the berm. As now going to line up right for the van stack. It's up and over on 2 wheels coming down. As going to go into the tanker and tank stack. Odd angled hit. As just avoid the wall. And going to go for the center jump with that wheelie. Alright, going to go back up that berm. And not in a good spot right here. As going to tap the backflip wall. Wasting time, need to get around it. But managed to get around it finally. Here we go. Big air off that hybrid. Coming down sidewall for a moment. And it's going to go for the back of the racing lane. 36 seconds left.
And slide. Oh, hit the wall right there. Multiple times Trucks hit the wall tonight. And he's going to go for that cross, Fred. With the Van stack coming up, is going to hit it. Uh-oh. Oh, flip it over. And into another save right there. Let's go for the Monster Razor. Back Fred, step up. Watch out, they're going to stuff it. And smashed into the bus stack. Beautiful coming down. There's 12 seconds left. All right, now we're going to line for the tanks. Up and over them. Nice. And going to go into the van and into the tires as well, because we have a tire stack right there, as you can see. All right, we're now in bonus time for the Monster Razor. Smack that hill. Going to go for that jump. Whip that wheelie. How about that? Cross track into the tanks. Oh, boy. And try to get a stoppie going, but didn't quite work out. Now back for the tank stack. Up and over it. With that wheelie is now going to go into the step up. And is going to crawl up the side of the backflip wall. 2 seconds left. Sending it. Big air. Let's see what happens on land, because it still counts. With the wheelie. Oh, sidewalling it. And this all still counts, too, because it was a combo. And that will finally end the run there for the Monster Razor in terms of scoring. As it parks right there. Good run for the Monster Razor. Man, everyone's doing a good job so far tonight. But we wait on the scores now. Alright. As we still wait on the scores, a 32 is score to beat by Crazy Bull. We're now 3 trucks in. As we are nearing the 1-6 mark, I believe it is. Alright, so the scores are now finally in. As take out 7, take out 6. It's 24 in regulation, plus 2 bonus points is a 26 for the Monster Razor. That looks low compared to the other run, but that is the first 3 trucks in, 26 to 32. That's pretty high margin. That's 29 average score. Really good. Alright, but next up is going to be Polar Storm. This is the first season the Polar Storm made the championship on its own in a regular season. It was here in 2020, but remember, everyone was automatically in. Polar Storm had to earn its way here. And already won racing tonight when it beat Shadowrun round 1 before losing the Power Ford. So we'll see what's got in a moment to try and take on that 32. Very tough track so far it's been out there, but the trucks have been handling it well. As we are getting ready for Polar Storm. Don't you love when stuff freezes on you? Alright. Alright. It's ready to go. So now back to freestyle. Here comes our next truck. Polar Storm. And here comes Polar Storm, is going to send it right off the bat. Probably the biggest jump anyone got on that angle. Is going to go up the double. With that wheelie round up. Oh no! It's trouble! It got grabbed by the bus. It's flipping over there. It should save it though, coming down. Oh my goodness, that was so lucky. Oh my goodness. Would have been wild if it had a truck stuck on an obstacle this early on. Huge down the cross, Fred. Oh my goodness, Polar Storm got so lucky right there. It just got grabbed by the bus at an odd spot, which caused it to flip. Alright, now going to go for the berm. Big air. And then going to combo it into the tires. Interesting idea of me to put tires out there for an obstacle. I remember the All-Star Challenge did that 6 years ago almost now, so I decided to do it myself. Alright, back for the racing lane. Again, big air off of it. And it's going to go for that. And it's going to slide out. Going to go for that. And then going to combo it into the hybrid with another sky wheelie. As now going to go for the back of that racing lane. And remember, last time we saw Polar Storm in 2020, it didn't do good in Championship. Doing a lot better than it did last night. Oh my goodness. And it's going to go for that cross thread. Alright, looks like going to go around the berms. Oh, slid out right there. Oh my goodness. Slid out, went into the berms. No idea what that was about as clock wind down. Wasting a lot of time right there. Disastrous part right there for Polar Storm. As we are now in bonus time. And now going to go for the hybrid sideways. Nice touch. Something tells me I think Polar Storm might have done that earlier, but it slid out and did that crap on the berm. As going to go for the racing lane. Alright, now for that cross thread. With that wheelie. Wheelied up the hybrid. Let's go. And now going to go for the backflip. Got it. And not going to hit in time. So that hit doesn't count for Polar Storm. As going to park it right there. Good run for Polar Storm, although that flip on top of the bus stack and of course spin out and going for the hill, I mean the berm, really did probably hurt its momentum. Like I have no idea why the truck did that for, of course. Alright, as we still wait on the scores. Alright, scores are now in. And here it is. Take out 6, take out 7. It's a 24 in regulation plus 2 bonus points. It's a 26 for Polar Storm. So every truck has come out has gotten worse and worse scores, so they're getting like last place, but still doing pretty good scores. A 26 for Polar Storm. Alright, next up is Bling. Remember last year Bling was here in the championship and it front flipped off the hybrid we had out there and landed on its roof, I think it was, which hurt its run, unfortunately. So, hoping to avoid that tonight. And we'll see what it's got in a moment. Bling. See what's got. It's had good freestyles in the championship. I think in 2014 it had a 30. And remember, it also has won freestyles before. It just won freestyle, remember, in Houston earlier this year. Now, it win the championship. That's a probably higher bar to do, but it's won freestyle, so we can't underestimate it potentially. Alright, so now we're ready. Here we go. Back to more freestyle. Here comes Bling. Now here comes Bling. And it's going to go right for the Senate jump with some huge air off it. Of course, doing its throttle rhythm like Dennis Anderson always do. But watch out with the bus stack coming up. Smacked it way too hard. Oh no! The front flip right there happened way too early. And going to get the save right there. Oh, so lucky there for Bling. Just kept calm, kept control, and got the save. But it did waste a lot of time doing that, which is a problem. Going to go for big air off that cross thread. And then going to go for the tires. Needs to pick up the pace after that. My goodness. Right for the hybrid. Man, the hybrid, the berm. The step-up part. And I believe that's the first time anyone hit that side of the hill. And he's going to go for the racing lane. Alright, almost halfway through run now. Right for the center jump. And it's coming out an odd angle hit with that wheelie. Watch out with the semi-trailer come up, which, by the way, only one time anyone's hit so far tonight, I think. Very little times anyone's gone for it. Well, make that number 2 now. Here we go. Back for the semi-trailer. Up and over it. Big air coming down. As oh boy, going to go sideways off the double. How about that? Ooh, that was not a good hit, but seems to have held on. Alright, now going to go over the cross thread. Nose dive it down with that wheelie into the van stack. And might have almost had to stop if it put some effort into it. 12 seconds left. As now going to go for that hill. Cross thread bit. As now going to go up the step up side. As nose dived it. And now, here we go for bonus time. Right for the racing lane. Lift that wheelies into the van stack. Uh-oh. Oh, boy, here we go. Sidewall on it. Oh, boy. Sidewall. First one of the night. And still going. Gonna get the save. What a save that was by Bling. Let's go. Sliding out. And here we go. First time tonight someone went for the semi-trailer. Up and over it. Smacked the wall right there. Oh, my goodness. What a move that was. And now here we go for the send it. Into the van stack. Uh-oh. Could this be a front flip? Oh boy, smashed into the center jump right there. And that's going to end it right there. But it did fill the run though. What a finish that was for Bling. That bonus time was wild. The sidewall, first time I went for the semi-trailer. And then that flip at the end. Oh my goodness. And of course, remember that front flip it had earlier. No, it was more like a back flip actually. On the center jump. I mean the double. Oh boy, it got lucky there. As we still wait on the scores. Score to beat, 32 by Crazy Bull. It survived so far. We'll see how well it does. As we're still waiting on the judges. You know the score bug is a pain to update. Alright, the scores are now in. And here we go. It's just 7s across the board. So it's a 28 regulation plus free bonus points. It's a 31 for Bling as it's 1 point short. Oh my goodness, it's the runner-up at the moment. First time we have a score, it's increased. 1 point short as right now it's the runner-up. Very good run by Bling, like I said, in the championship, but just not enough to make it. We get the lead right now. Crazy Bull survives. And next up is going to be Crusher, who was knocked out by Impala in round 2 after getting the 5th place qualifier. Remember, Crusher had 2 great freestyles in Reno and Glendale. It almost swept in Reno, but Night Stalker kept it from doing that. And it almost got the double down Daytona, but of course, then it was freaking Venom that kept it from doing it. So 2 times Crusher could have had the freestyle win and a double down a sweep, but kept getting cuffed by it from doing so. So we'll see what Crusher has in a moment. First time that... Wait, did Crusher make it last? I think... No, I don't know if Crusher made it last year or not, but I know it made it in 2022 because I think it was the first one out in 2022. It was freestyle. But we'll see what's got. As here comes Crusher. As here comes Crusher. As going to go for this send instead and going to go right for the hybrid. And again, I hit the button. I hit the button. I hit the button. I hit the button. Stop blind, OBS. I hit the button. As now going to go for the racing lane. As nice skywheel a little bit off the side though. As going to go for that van stack. That van stack's been hit quite a lot. And not the other one is slid out. As going to go for that hill. And now for the back of the race lane, nice sky wheelie coming down. As sliding out. Now for that jump. As nose dives it. And gonna get that wheelie as here we go. Gonna keep it going up the berm. Nice touch. Oh, nose dive. Couldn't save it. I mean, couldn't keep the stoppie going. It was backing up for that hill. And now for that van stack is up and over it. With that wheelie. Oh, off the side with another wheelie. Man, Crusher getting a lot of wheelies off these obstacles. Alright. Now going to go for the center jump. Up and over it. And now going to go for that jump. There's 25 seconds left. Alright, so now going to go for that jump. Big air is going to cross thread. And going to go smack into the van stack. Oh, I had a sidewall there for the moment, but couldn't keep it up. In the side of hills, 8 seconds left in regulation. As gonna go for the double, and is actually gonna clear it. Let's go! First time anyone tonight cleared it, and now we're in bonus time for Crusher. Great run so far for Crusher. Gonna go for that crossthread over the tires. Nice touch as always. And now for the tanks. Got up and over it. Alright, now gonna go for that bus stack. A double off the side. Takes a hard hit. As 5 seconds left. As now, here we go. Line up for the backflip. As got it. Whoa, got the stopping going too. This still counts. As there we go. Drop it down. Hit the hybrid, but it didn't count in time because it dropped down before it could hit it. Man, that was close. A good run there by Crusher. As we wait on the scores now, will it be enough? My goodness, what a run that was.
By Crusher. That was that was most likely, definitely Crusher's best freestyle in the championship. My goodness. As we still wait on the scores, because you know updating score bug is annoying. It can't be just simple. Can't ever have very simple things go my way. Alright. So, here we go. Scores now in. It is take on 8, take out 6. It's a 28 regulation plus 2 bonus points. It's a 30 for Crusher. Our 4th 30 score or better so far tonight, as we are now a quarter of the way in. Crusher gets a 30, as Crazy Bull still survives, as we are now 1/4 of the way through freestyle. Alright, so next up is the Cyclone King, Destroyer, as we are now ready to go to get the next part of freestyle underway. As here we go. Here comes Destroyer.
And here comes Destroyer onto the track, of course. Loves to loop around and show off to the crowd. I think it didn't make the championship last year, so let's see how it does here. Remember one race in Miami back in October. Don't think it's won freestyle before. We'll see what's got here tonight. Can't wait to see, of course, when it hopefully gets its signature Cyclone out there. As freestyle so far has been pretty good. Hopefully keep that streak going. As here we go around the crossthread jump of the van stack. As coming down here.
And gonna park right on top of the championship logo. Ain't that funny?
Alright, here we go. As looks like gonna line up.
Right for the center jump.
And here we go. Right forward, some nice air to get things started. Right for the hybrid. Sky wheelie. Oh boy, coming down. Odd angle, but held on. As gonna go for that berm. And gonna cross thread with the van stack coming up. Up and over the van stack. Gonna nosedive it and pull into a wheelie. Watch out with the wall coming up. Alright, now for the tanker. Once again, big air off of it. And gonna go into the tires. I wonder if that's the first time I'm gonna hit the step up that side. As comes down. Not in a good spot. Is gonna smack the backflip wall off the side. Backing up too. That's wasting time. And gonna send it with some big air. Gonna smash into the hybrid. But got out of it. And up and over the tanker. Alright, looking good so far. Is now gonna go line up for the double. Up and over. Watch out with the crossthread coming down. Oh, 2 wheels. In trouble. Nice save to avoid the wall. And now going to go for a sideways hit. And crossthread off the double. Alright, now going to send it over the tires. And he's going to go for that. Going to go hit side the backflip wall. Right for the berms once again. Gonna go for that as up the bus stack. Nice wheeling and land right on top. A beautiful touch. As now we're in bonus time. And now gonna go for the semi-trailer. Smashed through it. Alright, now gonna go line up for the backflip. As gonna get over, rotating it. And now gonna go into its cyclone. Managed to get that backflip off just in time. As look at it swinging, although it's really slow right now. And there we go, starting to pick it up. But still kind of slow for a cyclone. Or if it's not fully set up after the backflip. Right, the clock expired, but remember, as long as it does something, it still counts. And of course, Destroyer. Nope, that's probably not going to count as it tried to like do a donut into the hybrid. Try to get a donut going, but didn't quite work out, so I don't think that last hit's going to count, nor is that definitely going to count. And ooh, hard hit. And going to stop right in front of the backflip wall. Good run, though, for Destroyer. As we wait on the scores. Score, remember, 32 by Crazy Bull. Alright, still waiting on the judges. And of course, updating the bug, which is really irritating. Would have been nice if it was made a lot easier. Alright, the scores are now in. Here we go. Take out 7, take out 6. It's a 25 in regulation plus 2 bonus points. It's a 27 for Destroyer. So Destroyer is going to get a 27. Good run. As next up is Flying Falcon, who remember last year had a great run and actually finished in the top 5, I think, which was crazy. Like Flying Falcon's best results, so we'll see what it has out here tonight. We've had nothing but great freestyle action so far out here. Everyone has been doing nothing but good. As we just wait on Flying Falcon. As Flying Falcon's now ready. Alright. Last year, fans, we saw a wild run from Flying Falcon. Let's see what's got here. As here comes Flying Falcon. As here comes Flying Falcon onto track and going to go right for the Leduc leap, of course. Huge air. And then going to go up that step up. But watch out with the bus coming up. And beautiful crush is going to go over the bus stack with the wheelie. Alright, now for the center jump. Going to go up and over it. And now we're going to go up the hybrid. Oh boy, watch out. And oh boy, trouble flip it over. Oh, going to get the save. Nice save. Didn't even have to really do anything there. Sky wheelie over to hybrid. Ooh, gonna get a stoppy there for the moment. Oh boy, in trouble. Whoa, send it into the double off the side. Oh boy, man, getting really lucky with these saves. Saves right before the wall. All right, now gonna line up for this jump. As up and over it, huge air with that sky wheelie, and then gonna get another stoppy. And, oh, drop down. Try to keep it going. 2 stoppy and 2 skill moves out there so far. Looking good for Flying Falcon. For that jump. As now, we're going to go for that. As here we go now. For that, up and over with 20 seconds left. Oh, side one wheel. Saved it again. Another skill move. Not a lot of momentum out there, but just getting a lot of skills. Gonna send it. And into another sidewall. Going to go into the center jump, though. And trying to get stopped. He spun around instead, as we are now in bonus time for Flying Falcon. And he's going to go for the cross-thread hit. Now going to go up the semi-trailer. And watch out for side the berm. Big hard hit there at the side. And rear steer not helping out right there. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, Flying Falcon wasted a lot of time right there. And he's going to floor it into the hybrid. Big air, but coming down hard. Oh my goodness, how the tire not popped. Saved it again. How did it not flip? And he's going to go almost into the wall right there to wrap it up. Oh my goodness, what a finish that was for Flying Falcon. Had a lot of skills, but not a lot of momentum. And we'll see how the judges think about this run in a bit.
Hey, as we're waiting on the scores, though, for Flying Falcon. Alright, scores are now in. It's takeout 7, takeout 6, a 25 regulation plus 2 bonus points. It's a 27 for Flying Falcon. And there's some boos out there think it's too low. It's 27-0 for Flying Falcon. And next up is the Vance Jack Truck, Ye Plunderer. We'll see what's got there. Remember, we saw that wild freestyle it had back in Atlanta where it got, what was it, 34, had insane freestyle with skills, saved everywhere. Just wild freestyle it had. As Crazy Bulls still leading with that 32.
Of course, the big guns still have yet to come out. As we wait on Ye Plunderer. Of course, Ye Plunderer this year made it to round 2 tonight, which probably was hoping to do better, but of course lately it's been struggling, so now it's made it this far. See how it does.
Man, Ye Plunderer this year, no one expected to become a race in insanity like it was. That was completely out of nowhere, although it did struggle since December, which sucks for it. But hey, made a championship and it did win a race. It just had to go up against Outlaw in the end, which is very difficult to beat. Alright, back to freestyles. Here comes Ye Plunderer.
Alright, here comes Ye Plunderer on the track. Now, of course. Gee, I wonder what Ye Plunderer is going to do, of course. Oh, well, would you look at that? Here we go. Right for the Van Stack, of course, from the Van Stack truck. That's going to go right for that step up and on angle. Alright, now going to go for that berm. Up and over with big air. Flat landed and going to get the wheelie. Watch out, though. Going to smash into the step up. Oh, my goodness. What a save that was. Back down. Beautiful control that Ye Plunderer had in that save. Going to go for cross thread. Alright. As now lined up for the cross thread. As big air off of it. Thanks to the elevation it got from the crawling over the bus stack, too. Alright, gonna tap side that. And now gonna go for a donut, but you gotta watch out with the wall coming up. And gonna cross thread onto the hybrid. Uh-oh, nosediving. Held on, though. And it's gonna go for the tanks. Off the side of that. Alright, now going for the racing lane. Big air once again. 31 seconds left. It's gonna go up that berm. Having a great run out there so far. For the van, skyway, but odd angle coming down. Oh boy, here we go. Trouble flipping over. Barrel rolled it. What a save that was. And got another one. Let's go for Ye Plunderer. Oh my goodness. 10 seconds left in regulation. Oh my goodness, what a save that was. And now for the tanks once again. And gonna wheel it. And now gonna go hit the tires right in time for bonus time to begin. And now going to go for the backflip. And just flat land it by and large. Couldn't get no reverse or whatever. And over to hybrid once again. And gonna wheelie it. Sky wheelies it right on the cars. And gonna get the stoppie. Held on. Nice. 5 seconds left in regulation. As now another stoppie right there. As that's gonna be it for bonus time. Good run by Ye Plunder. That shows off right there. And gonna crawl up the side of the center jump before parking it. Again, good run. Good run by Ye Plunderer. Alright, so now we wait on the scores. As we wait on the scores, though. Score to beat. Remember that 32 by Crazy Bull as it's trying to get the double down. Last time that happened before in MTWS, Outlaw did in 2012. And if Crazy Bull somehow survived to get the double down, it will be the first truck that it would have 3 titles, which would tie Nitro for second most titles, but Outlaw still would have the most with 5 still. Alright. Scores are now in for Ye Plunder. And it's going to be straight 8 sevens plus 2 bonus points. It's a 30 for Ye Plunder, which I believe now would put like in 5th place at the moment. More than half the field so far tonight, Freestyle's gotten 30 or better. They've been pretty consistent Freestyle tonight so far, and I'm liking it. That's why I like to see some consistency. Alright, next up is Wild Ride, who fell short of making history earlier by being the first truck to make the finals 4 consecutive years. So now the eyes are on Crazy Bull. If the championship happens again, it could get 3rd time in a row next time. And of course, Impala's got to go another 3 times before he could take a record. As we're waiting for Ye Plunder to get... Ye Plunder, Wild Ride to get ready. Just missed out on making the finals by a photo finish. Can you imagine if we had that too? Wild Ride again facing Crazy Bull? Oh boy. One thing sure, the trucks this year in racing definitely did probably their best. This was probably some of the best racing results we've seen in a long time in MTWS. And I enjoyed every moment of it. And I hope you enjoyed it too, MTWS fans, as we continue on with Freestyle. As we are getting ready for Wild Ride out there. Alright, here we go. Next up is Wild Ride. As here comes Wild Ride on the track. Disappointed about falling short again from winning another racing title. But hey, could be a night that finally wins a freestyle title potentially. It's won freestyle before, I think. We'll see what's got as sliding out right there. Here we go. Right for Racing Lane. Gonna get a big sky wheelie, get things started. And there we go. Gonna get a stop if get things started. Nice move. And now for the berm. Angled hit. Uh-oh, on 2 wheels. Sidewall, but watch out, the wall come up. Ooh, hard hit. But not in a good spot right there. Managed to get the save. Stalled. Got fired back up. Oh, that was close. And now going to go for the cross, Fred. And then going to go, uh-oh, watch out. Again, not good start for Wild Ride in terms of hits. Everything's just like trying to flip it over. And big air off the bus stack of the double. And going to get a slap wheelie. Going to keep it going. Smack the hill. Coming down on 2 wheels. As now, going to go for that hill sideways. Halfway through the run now. Sky wheelie at an odd angle. And across Fred. Watch out for the bus coming up. That hit did not look good on the truck. Something's wrong with the rear end, I think. And going to go for the double once again. Cross Fred in it. Yeah, I think there's something wrong with the truck. It's just not taking the lands very well. And gonna go over that. As now 20 seconds left in regulation has smacked the wall. And gonna get big air off the semi-trailer once again. Oh, sidewall and in with the wall coming up. Tapped the wall, spun around to a nice save. Oh, gonna try and cross-thread from the semi-trailer on the berm. Nice. Nice touch as we're now in bonus time. Hit that sideways. And gonna stuff into the boss stack. Here we go. Held on. And big air. Coming down with that wheelie. Gonna go for that. Oh, look like trying to corkscrew it. And that is gonna kill Wild Ride flipping it over at the end. But it still filled the run. Great finish there by Wild Ride. I think everyone has filled the... everyone but Crazy Bull filled the clock so far. And Crazy Bull was only 7 seconds off entirely. So another great run there. As we wait on the scores. As score to beat 32 by Crazy Bull. And second place is Bling with a 31. A 1-point deficit. 1 point separates the leader. Alright, here come the scores now. As take on 8, take out 7. It's a 29 regulation, 2 bonus points. It's a 31 for Wild Ride, which is third place behind Bling and the leader Crazy Bull. As Crazy Bull survives another truck. How about that? A 31 for Wild Ride, which I think might be the best score it's ever had in a championship, but it's just not enough. As next up is going to be Patriot, who is disappointed about having one of its best qualifying moments in the championship, and it goes one and done to shatter. A very disappointing finish for Patriot from qualifying. Patriot, remember, earlier in the year actually did double down in Fargo. So, and remember in 2019 in Arlington, it swept in Arlington. So, Patriot can win freestyles. So, we'll see what's got in a moment. As we're nearing the halfway mark for freestyles. So far, freestyle has not been, like, high scoring. But it has been, it hasn't been high scoring. But it has been very consistent scoring and such, which is pretty good for it. And of course, RWAR's frozen. So I can't even get Patriot set up yet. And now the whole computer's frozen up. Like the whole computer's frozen. Come on, just load. What the hell is wrong with me? My mom and dad were perfect, but still you don't hear no crying ass bitching from me. Like there seems to be on everybody's CD. So just sit back and relax. Oh my freaking god, it's still completely and utterly frozen. Which makes the video very concerning. You know, computer, it would be nice if you didn't freeze literally every time I press on something. As the whole computer continues to completely freeze up. And of course, RWAR got disconnected from the server. How hard is it to just not freeze? It's simple. Don't freeze. And of course, now we got reload cameraman onto the track after all that BS. Patriot's out there now, but of course, gotta get the cameraman all reset up again because the game just had to crash when I was trying to get the camera set up. it froze up so bad it froze the computer completely for like 2 minutes. Fix this shit. Computers should never be freezing. Period. End of discussion. Alright. Now I gotta make sure everything's up to date since I had to stop with all that BS going. Alright, now Patriots should be ready to go in a moment. Alright. So after all that BS, we're finally ready. Here we go. Back to freestyle. Here comes Patriot. And here comes Patriot. As going to go send it right off the bat with some big air coming down. As going to watch out though. Watch out for the bus coming up. It's a brick wall. Wheelie over it. Uh-oh, in trouble coming down. Flip it over. And going to drive out of it. What a save that was. Oh my goodness, that was risky. What a save that was for Patriot. And going to go for that cross Fred. So off to a good start. Crushed the hood and all that too. And it's going to go over that jump. Alright. Oh, Sky Wheelie off the hybrid. Coming. Oh, what a weird spin that was. Flip it over. And save it again. What a weird spin it was. The truck just like the worst rebound ever. Gonna go over the berm. So that's 2 saves and we're only halfway through the run now. My goodness. Oh, boy. In trouble. Nice. And he's gonna go for the tanks. And then going to go for the racing lane. 26 seconds left in regulation. Something doesn't feel right with the truck on the landings. And going to go for that cross Fred. And it comes down right there with 7 seconds left. Seems to have lost a lot of momentum at that really strong start. Going to go for that cross Fred coming down with that wheelie. Tire ramp. And going to get the stoppie. And drop it down as we're now in bonus time. And going to try and get like a corkscrew. And it's going to actually get it. Unlike freaking Wild Ride earlier. Oh my goodness. The first corkscrew of the night. Big air. Watch out with the bus coming up. Oh, 2 wheels held on. And gonna go for the cross Fred. Look at the air. Gonna nosedive it down. This all counts still. Oh boy. Gonna go on 2 wheels. And there we go. That's gonna wrap up bonus time. What a wild finish that was. And watch out with the wall coming up. That's gonna park it there. Had 2 saves, but didn't have a lot of momentum soon afterwards. So that could be a little bit of an issue for Patriot. As we wait on the scores. Those 2 front flip, those 2 saves were nice, but remember, did not have a lot of momentum after that. And like just kept stall and stall, 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 and stall. Scores are now in now. And Patriot is going to get a 28, 26 in regulation plus 2 bonus points. So a 28 for Patriot. And again, so far all the scores have been very similar to each other. They're doing a great job in that regard. Alright, next up is the #1 qualifier this year, Blood Rage, who feels a little disappointed. Yes, it beat the Curse, which is nice since it didn't do it in 2011. But it couldn't win racing. It was done afterwards. Reminds me just how what happens in Eruption in 2014 when it broke the Curse, but then lost in a full finish in the quarterfinals. So Blood Rage a little disappointed how it finished there. Hoping to do a better job in freestyle coming up.
Blood Rage has won Freestyle 2 this year. But Blood Rage has not had the best results in championship when it comes to freestyle. Historically, usually. So we'll see what's got. Alright. So now back to freestyle. As here we go. Here comes Blood Rage. Alright, Blood Rage coming on the track. As not going to go for the berms. And looks like instead going to go for the step up right here. As up and over it. So we'll see what's got as now going to go for the racing lane. Sky wheelie at big air. And now going to go for that hybrid with another sky wheelie. Oh, and it popped the right rear. Oh, the right rear popped on that hit. How is it that that tire couldn't take a hit earlier? He took several hits earlier, but now all of a sudden it can't. Oh my goodness. And it's going to go over the back of the center racing lane. But Blood Rage has to be careful now with that pop tire. And going to go for a double. Smack the hill. Oh, front flipping it. Oh, in trouble. Nice save. First front flip of the night. How about that for Blood Rage? Going to go up the berm as we're now halfway through the run. It's got to be careful around the turns. As big air once again. And gonna go right on the bus. A beautiful smooth hit. Just drilling that tire into the dirt. 30 seconds left. Still going strong despite the pop tire with a sky wheelie. Alright, sliding out. Just drifting across the track on that pop tire. Oh! Driving into there again. Flipping it over. Oh! And not going to be able to save it. The first truck that couldn't get into bonus time as it flipped early. Oh, that's unfortunate for Blood Rage. The first early flip of the night. So the first truck that didn't even get into bonus time either, halfway through just won. Oh, that just sucks. It still had a good run despite the pop tire, though. We got to give Blood Rage credit for there, but no bonus points tonight. Oh, that's unfortunate for Blood Rage to break early like it did. That pop tire came at like the worst time possible. As we wait on the scores now. First truck did not get into bonus time, so there's not going to be any bonus points. Photoshop a piece of shit sometimes. Alright. So now we take a look at the score. Take out 6, take out 7. It's a 24 for Blood Rage, which right now, unfortunately, is last place. But man, if you think about it, last place, just a 24? That's pretty good consistency. So we're now halfway through freestyle, and Crazy Bull still leads with a 32, setting records as one of the longest times out there in the leader for right now, which is pretty good. And Bling is second place with a 31, and then it's Wild Ride with a 31. But we still got a lot of very powerful trucks coming up still who are gunning for a freestyle title. So let's get the second half of freestyle underway. Alright, now we continue the next half of MTWS Freestyles. Next up is Fireball. Can't wait to see what it's got. And here we go. As Fireball flying out on the track. And showing off to the crowd. Now it looks like I'll line up right for that hybrid off the side. There we go, coming down. And now we're going to go for the back of the center jump with a sky wheelie. Alright, so now going to go line up. Right for the bus stack. Double up the side. A 2 wheels. Bad hit right there. Saved it, but smacked the wall, which is not good. But
Managed to get the save. And now wasting a lot of time. Is going to go for the semi-trailer. Up and over it. And going to get the slap wheelie. Right now going to line up for that. Huge air. Going to crossfire on the hybrid. Land right on the cars. As coming down odd angled. Oh boy, here we go. Sidewall into another save. Alright. As going to smack side of the double into the racing lane. And then back for that jump, big air. And then going to get the stop. And couldn't keep it up for long, though. And stalled right there for a moment. Fired back up. Now going to go for the backflip. And going to get it. And reversed out of it. Final 30 seconds again. This is like the third time now the truck is stalled, like backing up or something. Something's definitely wrong with the truck. And back for the racing lane. As comes down. And now going to go for that crossbred. Huge air right on the step up. Huge. Hits the side of the van stack. And still going strong though. And now going to go get some big air. He's going to combo it into the van stack. Up and over it. And we're now in bonus time for Fireball. As now going to go over that jump. And now going to go back for that step up with the sky wheelie. Oh boy, gonna try and corkscrew it! And gonna get it too! Fireball gets the corkscrew off the backflip wall. Let's go! And now we're gonna go for the semi-trailer. Huge air. Coming out on angle. Oh boy, sidewall, flip it over. And of course gonna get the save to wrap up bonus time. What a wild finish. But had a lot of stalls in regulation, so that could hurt it. Guess we'll have to wait and see on the scores. As we wait on the score, of course, the beat is a 32 still by Crazy Bull. It's led this long.
And we're going to see if he'll survive another truck, possibly. As the scores are now in, and here we go. Take out 7, take out 6, 25 in regulation plus 3 bonus points. It's a 28 for Fireball.
A 28 for Fireball, 3 bonus points.
Great run, but again, nowhere near close to taking on Crazy Bull, who still leads with a 32. And next up is going to be Eruption. Alright, Eruption, of course, didn't get as far in the racing, but then again, when you have to face Blood Rage in round 2,
that makes it difficult.
As also, it won Wait, no, I don't know if it won Freestyle this year, but it did do pretty well in Freestyle compared to racing. It was not that good in racing at all this year. So let's see what it's got. Take on that 32 by Crazy Bull.
As we're still waiting for Fireball to get off the track. Alright. Fireball. Not Fireball, Eruption.
Getting ready. Kind of feels like a reminder of 10 years ago in the 2014 MTWS Championship. Back then when Eruption used to be Gravedigger, Chevy panel body, and then Freestyle of the championship. It came out of a shed on the stage of Sandboy Stadium, and Freestyle debuted its new Son of a Digger body, and then it went back to Gravedigger's body earlier this year. That's so funny remembering that. Oh boy. Oh, that was nice. As we are getting ready for Eruption. Alright. So now, here we go. Here comes Eruption.
Alright, here comes Eruption. And it's going to go right for the Leduc leap. with huge air. Once again, multiple times people have done that tonight. It's going to go. Oh! Oh, careful! Off the bus deck. Nice save once again. And got into like a standing wheelie off it. Managed to get a lucky save into something really cool. Oh, two wheels again. Nice sidewall save. All right, off to a good start for Eruption on the first hit. And not in a good spot, unfortunately. That's going to hurt. Gotta be careful when you go over those sides. You don't got a lot of room. Big air, gonna smack the side of the hybrid. And huge sky wheelie off the racing lane. And gonna get another stoppie. That's backed up. Oh! How about that? Gonna reverse up the center jump. Nice touch. And got into a little bit of a wheelie right there, too. Uh-oh, here we go. Nice. Our foe's gonna save. And still gonna get the save. Right on the barrier of the wall right there. Let's go. Nice save. Man, not having a lot of momentum out there for Eruption, but it's gotten a lot of saves. That's insane. Maybe Crazy Bull should start getting nervous. And then gonna send it off the sended jam, or the crossfed jump, I mean to say. For the tanks. And now for the center jump. Up and over it. And sky wheelies off the hybrid once again. And try to get stoppy. And now gonna go for the backflip. Moonwalking it. And gonna almost smack the hybrid. As now in bonus time. Great run so far for Eruption. And it's gonna hit the side of the center jump. Up and over that stack. That's on two wheels. And forward a huge sky wheelie. Smack the side of the hill. Oh, gonna flip into the protective area. And that's gonna end it there as the third truck tonight did not fill the run. It came so close though. What a finish there by Eruption. Oh boy, I think Crazy Bull better start getting nervous. That was a great run. As we wait on the scores. Score to beat. 32 by Crazy Bull. As we still wait on the scores. Goodness, that run was insane. That Eruption did. It gave me a lot of remembrance of its. Well, I mentioned earlier the 2014 championship where it debuted its Eruption son of a digger body. Man, it put up a great run. I think it took over the lead at that point. And I think it finished in the top 8. It was just a really good run that night in its debut for the new body. And hard to believe that it's now been 10 years since that day when it debuted it. God. Feels like yesterday was 2015. Hell, it still feels like yesterday it was 2009 when MTWS debuted. Alright. The scores are now in. Take on 8, take on 7. It's a 30 regulation plus 2 bonus points. It's a 32 for Eruption. 32 is going to tie Crazy Bull at the lead. We have a tie now for the lead. Crazy Bull and Eruption. But of course, we'll have to wait and see with tiebreakers what will happen then. But right now, they're tied. And next up is going to be the first of our elites. The last, 10 trucks left are all elite freestylers. So they're going to be gunning for that win tonight in freestyle. First up is going to be Outrage, who didn't make it here last year, remember, but is hoping to get his first freestyle win. So we'll see what it's got in a moment. But yeah, so far this year, freestyle has been up there, probably as one of the best freestyles in MTWS Championship history. Yes, we haven't seen oh my god, we haven't seen oh my god, these insane highlights yet, but every run has been so consistent. There's a reason why the lowest score is still a 24. Just one run after another, they've all been consistent. Only 3 trucks haven't filled the runs, and one of them, of course, all but one got into bonus time. It has just been insane tonight.
As we're still waiting for Eruption to get cleared out and Outrage to get ready to go. I'll be very curious to see what Outrage is going to do out there. Because here's the thing I've noticed too. Outside of Crazy Bull, we haven't had really anyone really floor it across the track like Crazy Bull did. And that's what a lot of the older trucks, these trucks come up are going to do. But with how little room it is out there, I don't know if that's going to be really necessarily viable. The other trucks might have to potentially consider maybe trying to be slower and trying to get more skills or something. It's going to be pretty tough out there with how little room it is. It's not as wide open like it has been the last few years in Glendale. Alright, but Outrage is now ready to go. So we're about to find out how well it's going to do. Alright, here we go. Let's see, 10 trucks left. Will Eruption and Crazy Bull survive? We're about the finals. Here we go with the onslaught now. 10 trucks in a row. Here comes Outrage. Alright, here comes Outrage on the track. And it's going to go for the Leduc leap. Big air. Jump the hybrid with big air. And it's going to get a huge jump off the racing lane. Careful on two wheels there for a moment. Alright, for the... Oh! Violently stuffed into the tanks. I don't know why they didn't give him an inch there. Going to go up the tanker, though. Alright, going to go for the hybrid with big air. Very rare, I think, sight to see someone hit those cars. We're going to go back for the berm. Nice air. And big air off the side. Oh, on two wheels. Saved it again. And big air once again. So far, one hit after another for Outrage. Looking really good. But still need to do something really spectacular. Here we go for the backflip. And moonwalking it. There we go. As backed up into the hybrid. Alright, so now... Gonna go send it right there. And gonna get the slap wheelie. There's 27 seconds left in regulation. Big hit. One hit after another. As, oh my goodness, the air off the hybrid. And gonna get the stoppie. Oh, couldn't keep it up again. And gonna go for the backflip for a second time. And weird, reverse moonwalk spin or whatever it was. Definitely having a lot of aggression this run so far, but nothing really spectacular. We're now in bonus time. Uh-oh, watch out with the wall coming up in a bad angle. Oh, saved it. Sidewall saved it. Let's go. Oh, that was not a good hit again. And gonna send it into that. Oh, like a backflip. Oh, we're rotating. Has a chance to save it. Sidewalling it. And saved it. Let's go. Outrage with a wild save! Oh my goodness! And oh, flip it over once again as gonna save it. And I think the truck died there at the free wild saves. In a wild bonus time. Had a lot of momentum, but oh boy, that's gonna be close. Oh my goodness, what a bonus time that was for Outrage. Had a lot of momentum, floored it everywhere, but oh man, that's gonna be close. As we wait on the score still. Will it be enough to take on that tie between Crazy Bull and Eruption? As we just continue to wait on the scores. Alright. The scores are now in. Takeout 8, takeout 7, 5 bonus points. It's a 33! Outrage takes the lead!
will prevent Crazy Bull from getting the double down, will prevent Outrage, Eruption from winning a freestyle, and with 9 trucks to go, Outrage is our new leader with a 33. All because of that wild bonus time it had. Oh my goodness. Give it up for Outrage, our new leader with 9 trucks left, I mean to say. Alright, next up, to take on that 33 is the first of our several freestyle champions here. Next up is the 2014 freestyle champion, Nitro. Which, in terms of freestyle, Nitro has the third longest drought in championship when it comes to freestyle. Mad Dog has the longest, hasn't won anything since 2009. Then it's Allo, who last won its freestyle title in 2012, and then it's Nitro in 2014. It's been 10 years since Nitro won a freestyle title, and of course it's been now 2 years since Nitro won a title. Remember, it won the racing title back in 2022. And that night, remember, it almost swept. First time a truck almost did that. No trucks ever swept in MTWS. We've had one double down in 2012, but never a sweep. As we're going to get ready for Nitro in a moment. As we are still waiting for Nitro. Nitro is getting ready. Oh boy. We're going to be very keenly watching this, see how this is going to go out. Alright, MTWS fans, back to more freestyle. As here comes Nitro!
I told this guy where I was from. He said, "Oh, Canada." Kind of laughed it off. It was funny, huh?
And here comes Nitro on the track. Showing off to the crowd. Our only non-American here in the league. Can't wait to see what it's going to do. It's been struggling the last several years out in 2022 in the championship freestyle. Alright, here we go. Line up right for the center jump. And there we go to get things started. What will Nitro do out there? Big sky wheelie off the step, the hybrid. Very curious to see what it's going to do. As Big Air, watch out with that advanced stack coming up. And going to hit that. And now going to go huge jump off the double. Big Air. Uh-oh, careful. Oh, flip it over right there. Oh, no! No! A bad landing right there. No! Oh, the worst freestyle of the night. It had to be Nitro. It had a horrible rebound right there when it was looking so good. And for the first time tonight, we had our first truly terrible freestyle. Oh, it had to be Nitro. And honestly, if you think about it, Nitro's been not having good freestyle not good time this year in the championship. 9th in qualifying, which is good, but it really needed to go into round 1. Lost in round 2, and now, very unfortunate for Nitro. Again, the curse seems to continue for Nitro, where it just struggles in freestyle. Oh, man. As now we wait on the scores. Looking like Outrage survived a bullet. He dodged a bullet at the moment, but you never know. The judges can be stupid, so we gotta wait and see until it's official. As Outrage is trying to get its first ever freestyle title and its first ever title in MTWS. Like I said earlier, I think the trucks might need to consider not just hitting stuff big, but doing actual skill moves or something like that in order to have any chance, really. Here come the scores. It's just going to only be a 16 for Nitro. It's just unfortunate for Nitro, just a 16. Alright, next up is the 2011 Racing Champion, Power Ford, who has the longest racing drought
It has the second total drought entirely. Hasn't won a title since that 2011 racing champion.
And remember, these last 2 years, it's been very good in freestyle in the championship. And remember, in 2014, it was third place in freestyle. So we'll see if Power Forward can maybe do good. After all, it was runner-up, made it to the semifinals this year. For the first time since 2011, fell so short of winning racing. We could have had a 2011 rematch between it and Impala. But it just wasn't the year. Alright. As Power Forward still getting ready to go.
I told this guy where I was from. He said, oh, Canada.
Hey. Right. So now, we're ready to go to see what Power Forward's got. Here we go. Here comes the 2011 racing champion, Power Forward.
Alright, Power Forward coming on the track and gonna Leduc leap over the van stack. Talk about announcing your presence. And huge sky wheelie off the back of the racing lane. Let's see what's got to take on that furry free by Outrage. Big air off the racing lane. And they're gonna go for the hybrid. Watch out for the berm coming up. Tapped it. As now, gonna go for that big air. Gonna smack the side of the hybrid. And then gonna go for the tires. And then again! What is it with the... Oh my goodness! Oh, trouble there! And saved it! Oh my goodness, that was lucky there. What is up with the tank all of a sudden becoming like a brick wall? Like no one can get over it now. Oh my goodness. Power 4 got a lucky-ass save off it too. And huge sky wheelie once again off the hybrid. And it popped the tire! The right rear is popped. This is going to be violently landed on again. Uh-oh. That could be trouble for Power Forward, as we're now 33 seconds left. Oh, it clipped it. Oh, boy, smashed down the cars right there. Nosedive it. Yeah, that tire could cause problems for it. As driving, on 2 wheels, it's just dragged into the dirt. And now going to go for the backflip. It's almost like corkscrewed it. Reversed, moonwalked, almost into the berm, and then into the hybrid. Man, I was having a good run first, but now this pop tire is going to really hurt it. Big air going to land right on top of the boss. No, it's diving down. Ooh, what a hit there was. And now we're in bonus time for Power Forward. Oh, spun around 2 wheels. Oh, it's a chance. Oh, not going to be able to save it. I mean, that did count towards bonus time, but I don't know if it would count. The pop tire drug it in the dirt. That's what got on 2 wheels, and unfortunately couldn't save it. It was going good first, but that pop tire really did hurt its momentum. And I mean, really hurt its momentum. So we'll see on the scores in a bit. That's the second pop tire tonight so far.
Alright, as
that's now,
I think like the... Well, it did go in the bonus time, that's right. So, it could get bonus points. No idea yet. I think it's like the 4th or 5th truck now tonight that has not, that hasn't, filled a run. So 2 trucks in a row now that have not filled a run, which I think is the first time tonight, so that's not a good sign, especially for the elites. Like I said, they probably got to update with the track setup. It's more about potentially getting skills and not necessarily, hitting everything at full throttle. I mean, that's the big reason why Outrage in the lead right now, those 5 bonus points, because they had that wild, like, backflip, like, a sidewall save off the berm. That's the only reason why it's leading right now, probably. And now here come the scores for Power Forward, as it's going to be a 27, no bonus points, which kind of sucks for it, because it wasn't bonus time technically, and it did something, but not going to count. Alright, next up is going to be the 2-time Freestyle Champion of 2011 and 2020, Thunderbolt. who did not have a good night so far in racing, went one and done to the eventual racing champion again, Crazy Bull. And we'll see what's got. As we're winding down Freestyle, we're down to our final 7 trucks. Alright. Really curious to see what they're going to do out here. As we're getting ready for Thunderbolt. Alright. So now up is our next Freestyle champion. Give it up for the 2011 and 2020 Freestyle champion, Thunderbolt. So fucking blow those words out the back of your head. I've heard it all, I'm done with that shit. You tell me lies and you get what you get. So blow those fucking words out the back of your head. Blow those words out the back of your head. I've heard it all, I'm done with that shit. You tell me lies and you get what you get. Hey, here comes Thunderbolt on the track. Probably not the smartest way to go in that direction. I think Destroyer did that earlier, and that didn't work out so well for it. Wasted a lot of time to go around the track. Be curious to see what's going to do in a moment. Alright, looks like here we go. And there we go, right for the berm. Big air, going to tap the tires at the end. And going to go up the tanker. Now for the racing lane. Big air going to land right on the championship logo for the van stack is now going to go into the berm. Alright, now what's it going to do? Alright, here we go for the hybrid. Huge sky wheelie. Going to land right on the logo once again. And no, another tire popped. Oh my god, the right rear again popped. Going up the bus stack. Nice save. And good news, the tire reinflated. Of course, ROR physics. Oh my goodness. And now for the double once again, big air. And now for the van stack. Now for the backflip. Got it. As 39 seconds left. Oh, it's stalled. That's not good. But got fired back up. Alright. As now. Gonna go up that. It's lost a lot of momentum recently. Oh boy. Is gonna send it off the van stack and gonna smash onto the berm and save it. And then another tire pop. The left front now popped. Oh my goodness, we have 2 tires up and they both reinflated. Oh my goodness, big send right there. Oh boy, gonna stuff it. Oh boy, here we go. Gonna flip over off the side. Saved it. Still nothing really big so far. As now we're in bonus time. Huge nosedive. With the wheelie, crossfade. Oh boy, here we go. Gonna cartwheel it into the berm. What a save that was. Oh my goodness, what a save that was. And oh boy, here we go. Gonna send it in trouble into another wild save that was. Huge sky wheelie off the center jump. As clock wind down, better hurry up if it wants to do anything. And gonna clip into it. Clip into it to do like a flip save right there. And not going to be able to save it in the end. Tried to do something like Ryan Anderson like at the end. Oh boy, this will be close. Had some wild moments in bonus time, kind of like Outrage, but oh boy. And did send it from the van stack onto the berm, which is the first time anyone did that. But we wait on the scores. Could it be enough to take on that 33? Alright, 33, remember, by Outrage is the score to beat. So we still wait on the judges. And after Thunderbolt, we have 6 trucks left, fans. Just 6 left to try and get a freestyle title. Still waiting on the scores. All right. The scores are now in. Here we go. Take out 8, take out 7. 2 bonus points. It's a 33. Thunderbolt is going to tie Outrage. Wow, it actually did it. Thunderbolt is going to tie Outrage for the lead. We have another tie in Freestyle with 6 trucks remaining. As Thunderbolt and Thunderbolt and Thunderbolt and Palatine. That would be funny. Thunderbolt and Outrage are now tied with a 33. As we are now down to our final 6 trucks of Freestyle here. Next up is going to be a truck with the longest drought in MTWS history at the moment, since it last won its title. And that, of course, is the 2009 Freestyle Champion, Mad Dog. Had a horrible night so far in the championship, you think about it. Terrible qualifying, one and done in a photo finish to shatter. Not looking good out here. Really wants to get a Freestyle title this year. I mean, the score is wide open. 33 is very low scoring. So it's still wide open. I know one thing, sure. Most likely the way Freestyle's going, though, whoever does that first, like, insane Freestyle where they just do, like, one, like, huge save or whatever after another, that probably would win, potentially, the way his score's going. Since all scores have been so low and so close to each other. Alright. Mad Dog is getting ready. Mad Dog getting ready. It's been cursed all night, and it's not had the best luck in Freestyle in the championship the last several years. So we'll see what's got. Maybe this could be the night finally. Alright, here we go, MTWS fans. Here comes the 2009 Freestyle Champion, Mad Dog! Alright, here comes Mad Dog. And it's going to Leduc leap over the van stack. Nice start. And going to go right for the racing lane. And get some nice air right there. Just avoid the wall. Going to go for a center jump with nice air. And going to go right for that. And it's going to go into the step up off the side. And then going to go for the backflip already. Moonwalk in reverse. Nice save. And spun around. Oh, here we go. It's only the second time I think someone goes for that hybrid sideways. And Mad Dog gets it. And here we go. Cross friend up the bus stack that side. I don't think anyone's done that yet. Looking good so far for Mad Dog. Huge air coming down. Oh, had a chance to sidewall but couldn't keep it up. And here we go for the hybrid sideways. And now going to go for the backflip wall again. Oh boy. And for a minute there, Mad Dog stalled, which hurt it, but fired back up. So everything's all good. Alright, here we go for the tanks. Remember, they've been problematic lately, but managed to get over just fine. And sends it off the racing lane. Oh boy, here we go. Oh boy, here we go. Flip it into the berm. Oh! Can Saber reverse? Oh! Mad Dog got it! What a save that was for Mad Dog! Oh my goodness! What a save! And gonna send it off the double and gonna clear it! Oh my goodness, what a save that was for Mad Dog in reverse! Let's go! And now in bonus time! Huge air off the racing lane! Into the tires! And gonna go up the berm now. Oh, half piking it instead of like going for the corkscrew. And then, oh boy, here we go for so much out the side. Bad hit, gonna violently land on the roof! And gonna flip on top of the double right there. Left 5 seconds on the clock though. That could be a blemish for it. But what a freestyle was! What a reverse save that was for Mad Dog! Oh boy! Like I told you that run earlier, all it takes is one big thing and that could make the difference. Like crazy last year when won its title. Oh my goodness! One hit after another. A great freestyle for Mad Dog.
It's been so long since Mad Dog has done good in the championship, and it feels so good.
Alright, now we wait on the scores. Will that be enough to break that 33 tie between Outrage and Thunderbolt? We wait on the scores. As we wait on the scores, could this be enough? Alright, here we go. Here come the scores. Take out 9, take out 7, 3 bonus points. It's a 35! Mad Dog has done it! Mad Dog has taken the lead with a 35! With 5 trucks left, Mad Dog is in the driver's seat to get a new freestyle title after 15 years! Congratulations, Mad Dog! As it leads with a 35 with 5 trucks left. What a freestyle that was!
As Mad Dog, for the first time in a long time, hasn't felt this good in the championship, as it's this close after 15 years to getting a new freestyle title. But it's got to survive 5 trucks still. And next up is going to be the 2015 freestyle champion. And also is salty since, remember, it was the runner-up for the racing title again as it was in 2011.
As it's the 2024 racing runner-up now. And that is Impala. Alright, so can't wait to see what these last 5 trucks got. Oh my goodness, what a save. It's wild. That was a wild save, but it wasn't like the most spectacular thing out there yet. It was just something unique that never happened yet, and plus going for the double, the backside was huge. Mad Dog, everything went right for it. And last time we saw Impala, of course, it did win freestyle, remember, in Detroit. With, I think, the exact score, too, of 35. But this year, a 35, tonight, a 35 is not guaranteed. It could still get it, potentially, with a tiebreaker. That's still possible, but it's not guaranteed.
36 is the requirement now in order to guarantee the championship.
As Impala is getting ready. Oh boy, fans, this is going to be big. Can't wait to see what it's got.
Especially after it's angry about its loss tonight in racing. So here we go.
It's now time for the 2015 Freestyle Champion. Here comes Impala.
Alright, here comes Impala.
And gonna go for the Leduc leap and gonna completely clear the van stack, which is the biggest jump now off that jump. Huge sky wheelie. Oh my goodness, what an announcement your presence there for Impala. Already showing off its anger out there. Big sky wheelie, but careful coming down. Oh, nosedive, but held on. Oh my goodness. Great start there for Impala. But gonna go for a backflip. We're gonna get a corkscrew. Got the save though, and pull the wheelie out of it. Good start. And big air, but watch out, nosedive coming up. And got through it. Oh my goodness. So far, Impala off to a great start. As big air off that jump. Into the van stack, into the hybrid. And got sent into the berm. Halfway through the run. Smacked the wall. Oh boy, here we go. Gonna send it off the crossbred jump. And they're gonna go, oh, stuffed it violently into the tanks again. They're not giving it an inch so far lately. And they're going to go for that jump. Big air. Oh, here we go. Sidewall. And got caught by the tires. Something that they need to do tonight a lot. And going to go for that jump. Big air. Needs to pick up the pace, though. Has been really slow lately. Okay. And going to go for the semi-trailer. Sky wheelies it. And going to go into the bus stack. Odd angle hit. Oh, boy, this could be trouble with the wall coming up. Oh, boy.
and had good control to save and reverse. Let's go, as we're now in bonus time. Oh boy. Nice save. And he's going to go for the backflip. Moonwalking. Now going to go into the hybrid. Oh, sidewall for the moment. Oh! Oh! Flip right there! Still flipping! And what a save! Or so far we fought! Oh! Gonna save it! Wait, 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 wait! Oh! Gonna flip right there at the end. What a wild finish that was, even though it couldn't save it. Oh my goodness! Oh, so many walls on this track have been destroyed in the stands. What a finish by Impala, but I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be enough. It had a really great start, then slowed down a lot. Oh boy. Oh boy, it's gonna be close. As we still wait on the scores. Will it be enough to take on that 35 by Mad Dog? Still waiting on the scores. All right, here come the scores. Take out 8, take out 7, 2 bonus points. It's a 32 for Impala. It's going to be a 32, which I don't even think it's going to be in the top 5 at the moment now with all these very high close scores. So not close enough as Mad Dog survives another truck. All right. So congratulations to Impala. Great night, but couldn't get a title this year after falling so short just earlier by like 7/100 of a second. All right, that's the wrong one. All right, next up is the 5-time freestyle champion. No, 5-time champion total. And 2-time freestyle champion, Outlaw. Outlaw, of course, has the most, no, it ties Thunderbolt with the most freestyle titles with 2 each. And remember, it was the runner-up to the title back in it was the runner-up in 2020, I remember. There we go. But remember, outside of 2020, ever since 2014, Outlaws had horrible results in freestyle, including last year. Remember, on its first hit, it went for a huge, like, triple jump and popped the tire on landing, and that killed its momentum. So, man, Outlaw has just been cursed in the championship besides 2020. And now it's got to take on the truck that prevented from getting a double down. One of the trucks that prevented from getting a double down back in 2009. Fell short in racing, but hey, it can still go for title number 6 and have the most titles all time in freestyle. But we'll have to wait and see. As here we go now, MTWS fans. Here comes the 2010 and 2012 freestyle champion, combined with also the 5-time champion in MTWS. Give it up for Outlaw! Here comes Outlaw. And gonna go for the Leduc leap, and this time gonna land on top of the hybrid with the wheelie. And gonna go for the racing lane. Alright, now line up for the center jump. Oh, gonna go off the side of the racing lane. Gonna get a little bit of a wheelie, gonna hit that too. It's gonna go up the berm. Alright, now what's it gonna do? Here we go. Back in the center, the hybrid with a huge sky wheelie. Oh, nosediving it and flipping right there. In trouble. No! Oh no, it happened again. No, the curse happened again for Outlaw again. Over already. Oh my God, it happened again. Like every hit kept screwing over Outlaw. Oh, it happened again. Oh, Outlaw cannot get a breakout here. Oh, It happened again for Outlaw. Oh. That is just unfortunate for Outlaw. Oh, man.
As we just wait on the scores now. Man, I swear, Freestyle Outlaw, outside 2020, just cannot get a break. 2014, when it was defended its Freestyle title, it went for the semi-trail to start off with and one-hit wondered. 2015, it flipped, it went for the triple, and ended up getting caught by the bus stack and nosedive and front flipped into the wall and violently destroyed it. And then 2022, I can't remember what happened in 2022. It either flipped or broke early. And then last year, of course, first hit, popped the tire. It tried to keep going. It actually did fill the run, but it just couldn't do really anything with the popped tire because it really, I think it popped 2 tires in its run at the end. But it just really could not do anything. It was just that messed up from the popped tire. It killed its momentum. And now tonight, flipped once again. As here come the scores. Up and never updated for some reason. And it's still an update. There we go. Yep, it's just an 18 for Outlaw.
Man, Nitro and Outlaw are the last place trucks right now. Yikes, that's not good for them. That's pretty embarrassing. But other than that, the lowest scoring run still remains Blood Rage after that with a 24. So most of the trucks here have still been consistently very good in Freestyle, which, hey, is really nice to see. Alright, so Mad Dog survives another one. Next up is the last truck without a title here. It came so close in racing. It wants to do it here in front of the hometown crowd, and we'll see if it does it. It was the runner-up for the Freestyle title last year, too. And that is Shatter. The points champion the last 2 years. Did so good in the championship, like I think the last 2 years, and hopes this year, and its hometown crowd in Baltimore will finally get it. Its first Freestyle title now, its first title overall. Well, it's going to have its hands full coming up. Not only will it have to beat Mad Dog's 35, but it will have to also hold off Shadowrun and Crazy coming up too. Because they're going to give it all they got too. We are down to our final 3 trucks in Freestyle, fans. So we'll see what they got. Alright. Alright. So here we go. Time for Freestyle once again. Here comes Shatter! And here comes Shatter on the track. And is going to go right for the Leduc leap to get things started. And going to get some big air. And from its hometown crowd, what's it got here? Going for that Charm City, of course. And go up the van stack. One hit after another so far. Looking good. Is going to go for the berm sideways. As drifting. Going to go into that hill at an odd angle. And now for that van stack hit. And for the racing lane. Here we go. Big air off the center jump. I mean, that hill once again. Oh, sidewall here. Here we go. Oh, trouble. Oh, what a save that was. Oh, my goodness. What a save that was. It got grabbed halfway through the run. So far, looking really good. Oh, boy. Risky. Oh, what a sky wheelie hit on the bus stack. Oh, that was cool. Oh, my goodness. A risky move, and it paid off with something really unique. Let's go. Huge air. That is now going to go over the tires. Oh, boy. I'm wondering if Mad Dog's starting to get nervous. And now for the backflip. If it timed it correctly, it could have maybe done a consecutive, I think. If it timed it just correctly, 20 seconds left. Huge air once again. Oh boy. Ooh, hard hit. Oh, I think something happened to the truck as it goes sidewalk. Hit right there. Odd angle hit once again. Here we go. Coming down. That's going to save it. Has 5 seconds left. Better hurry up. And you can hit the van stack just in time to send it to the berm. As we are now in bonus time for scoring for Shatter. What a run this has been so far. Oh boy, gonna send it. Big air. Oh boy, here we go. Coming up with the wall. And Magic in a perfect stop right there. Let's go. Oh boy, 8 seconds left. Semi-trailer hit. Here we go. And gonna flip it finally right there. And gonna go over. And fill the clock. What a wild finish that was. Had so much momentum too. One hit after another. Oh my goodness. Oh, could that be it potentially? Oh boy. The Mad Dog is sweating right now. Oh my goodness, could that have been the run needed? Oh boy, we're waiting on the scores now. Score to beat at 35 by Mad Dog. Oh my gosh! Like just one hit after another, like lined up perfectly. So I don't know why. Some trucks are able to do that very well, but some trucks just can't no matter what. Shatter could do it. Shadowrun could do it. Dang it, Air Truck's not coming to my head, but someone else can do it very well. But then other really good trucks like Outlaw, Nitro, Crazy, like no matter what, they just will not ever line up. It's like something's wrong with the truck settings that just works for other trucks but not for others, and I don't get it. As we're still waiting on the scores. 35 by Mad Dog is the score to beat. As man, this scoreboard is still taking forever to update. Alright, fans, here we go. Will it be enough? Here come the scores. Front 9, front 8, free bonus points. It's a 36! 36! Shatter is taking the lead! With 2 trucks left, Shatter's your new leader as it's on the verge of getting its first ever title. Oh my goodness! Shatter is our new leader with 2 trucks left. And it's got to go up against 2 of the best freestylers in the league coming up. Other than it this year. Oh my goodness! Shatter is right there! Oh my goodness! Hometown crowd's going nuts! Let's go! What a run by Shatter as it's our new leader. But there's still room on the board and we still got 2 trucks left. As next up is going to be the 2022 Freestyle Champion, Shadowrun, who we saw last time had a great freestyle in Glendale to win freestyle there. The last time we saw Shadowrun in Shadowrun here, it won freestyle, remember, with that 40 in Baltimore in the Thanksgiving last year. We had that insane freestyle getting that double backflip a couple times. And last time we saw here in the championship, it was the defending freestyle champion. Now it's here trying to win it. As we're just waiting for Shatter to get cleaned up after that wild freestyle. Oh man. Gonna take a bit to clean that up. Well, MTWS fans, we got 2 trucks left in freestyle. And we still got an encore plan. And we got a big encore too, so keep that in mind, fans. We got a big encore coming up. We have at least 3 parts of the encore to do. And then who knows what else is going to happen depending on such. So, definitely stick around as we're not done yet. Nowhere near done yet. As we're still waiting for Shatter to get cleaned up. And Shadowrun can get out there in a moment. What a 15th anniversary it was, MTWS fans. It's hard to believe. Within like the next half an hour, the 15th anniversary is going to be over. After it just feels like yesterday last year when it started. And we're on this close to being done. As Shadowrun is finally getting into position now. Shadowrun, of course, is one of those trucks that still does well line up for stuff kind of like Shatter did just a moment ago. So, we'll see. Crazy's under the most pressure, though. Shadowrun's not as much. Oh, boy. Alright, but here we go. We're down to our final 2 trucks. So, we'll see. Could Shatter hold on and win Freestyle? But it's got 2 more to go through. Here comes the 2022 Freestyle Champion, Shadowrun! Alright, here comes Shadowrun, coming out of the track, and not going to go for the Leduc leap, surprisingly. Looks like, as always, going to show up to the crowd, like it did here last year in the championship before it fell just short of defending it. No red zone thing to stop you this time around. So what would do is start off its freestyle, take on that 36 by Shatter. Alright, now... Alright, looks like it's the side. Here we go. Right for the semi-trailer, which honestly this year has not been hit that much compared to previous years. So it's probably so far out of the way. Alright, so let's see now. And it's going to go right for the racing lane. And then going to combo it into the van stack. And then going to combo it again into that step up. Oh, a quadruple combo! Oh boy! Oh no! Ooh, careful! That was a very crooked backflip. That was very risky. Oh my goodness, that was scary close. Alright, hear that? Hit the tires. Hit the side of the van. Uh-oh. Oh! Grabbed by the tanks, which might have saved it, but it's lost a lot of momentum, though. It's got to pick up the pace. But over that, it's 52 seconds left in the run. Go for that. Sky wheelies it. This comes down. And gonna send it right there with the sky wheelie. Yeah, it's just not having as big of a run as it normally would. And here we go for a corkscrew. Oh boy! Oh, it got lucky. Oh, that was close. Like half a rotation before it rotated right back. Big air once again right there. Still hasn't had like a huge, insane move yet. Alright, here we go. Gonna go for... There we go! Sideways! And got grabbed and sent back by the bus. Oh boy! Oh! Nosedive! Oh boy, here we go! Flip it over! And nice... Oh! Nice! Same reverse right there! Let's go! Finally something big and we're now in bonus time! Oh! Ooh! Hard hit! Saved it though! Still going! Oh! Oh my goodness! The tank! Oh! The tanks again! That never happened in practice, and then all of a sudden tonight, the tanks are just shoving the trucks back, giving zero shits, and that cost Shadowrun as it flipped over early. Oh! Man, it had a good run, but it was also a lot of momentum loss throughout too. That one save though was pretty cool. It had 16 seconds left in regulation. All right, now we wait on the scores. Will it be enough? Oh boy. And we're still waiting for it to update. Alright, here we go. Here come the scores. Take out 8, take out 7, 2 bonus points. It's a 31 for Shadowrun. I don't even know if that's even top 10 anymore. My goodness. Because the track, I mean, the field's been so high scoring, pretty much. But of course, more importantly,
It's not enough. Well then. It's now going to come down to this. Just like last year. As last up, of course, to defend its title is Crazy. Although the circumstances are a little bit different since Shadowrun came out last to stop Crazy last year, the top two are the same from last year. It's either going to be Shatter holding on and getting its first freestyle title and first title ever, or will Crazy. After Crazy Bull just made history earlier, could Crazy Bull now flip it? Could it be get second freestyle title, second title overall, and become the first truck to defend its freestyle title? Despite how close it was multiple times in racing, we've never had a freestyle title defender champion. Mad Dog flipped early in its run 2010. Outlaw came the closest, probably was like third place, I think, in the end of freestyle or so. It was 1 point off. Thunderbolt had a great run 2012, but fell short. And of course, I mentioned earlier, Outlaw flipped on its first hit. Nitro had a great run, but fell short by a few points in 2015. Impala had a great run, but wasn't enough in 2020. Thunderbolt flipped early in 2022, did not have a good freestyle. And Shadowrun 2023 was having a good run, but it broke. We flipped too early. And Crazy has been all over the place this year. It's had some very duddy freestyles, but it's also had some insane freestyles where it did win or came very close to winning. So we'll see. Could Crazy make history? They won't be history in terms of the first truck to ever double down, but could be the first, not double down, it won't be the first truck to ever defend its title ever, but could be the first one to defend its freestyle title. We'll have to wait and see. Alright, MTWS fans, it's come down to this. Either Shadow or Crazy. And we're about to find out. Here we go, MTWS fans. Your freestyle king and your defending freestyle champion, who is going to try and make history as the first truck to ever defend its freestyle title. Give it up for your 2023 freestyle champion, Crazy! And here comes Crazy, driving slowly onto the track. Very unusual. And of course, not going to go for the Leduc leap. And it's going to show off to the crowd over here. And it's in first gear, I just noticed too. Alright. And it's coming down here. And show off to the crowd right here as well. So what's it going to do? Oh, it's backing up. Oh, it might be going for Leduc leap this side, which no one's done yet tonight. Oh boy. As it's back up all the way to the wall. And here we go. Alright fans, here we go. Crazy's title defense starts now with a Leduc leap from that side of the track. Talk about announcing your presence. Huge air. Alright, now going to go line up for the race lane this side. Huge air. Look at it. Soar across the track for the van stack. Oh boy, careful. And now going to go for the backflip. And moonwalked in reverse across the track. And still stuck in reverse. Going to go up the hybrid. And huge sky wheelie once again. Good run so far for Crazy. But needs a big wow factor still. And now going to send it off the tanker. 48 seconds left. Into the tires. They're going to go up that berm. Alright. And it's going to send it right there with a big jump. There we go. Watch out for the bus stack coming up, though. So far, still one hit after another. As, oh boy, watch out, though. The berm coming up. Backflip like a corkscrew, though. Nice! With the slap wheelie. 17 seconds left.
And gonna send it right there with some big air. Oh boy. Oh, gonna go for it sideways. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. It's crazy. Oh, couldn't save it. Oh, still flipping right there. Save it. Oh, so cool, MTWS fans. Crazy. Put down probably the move of the night. Let's go. Oh my goodness. 25 seconds left. Oh, it's gonna be a bad hit. Oh, cartwheeling right there. And it's gonna save it, but it took too much damage on that hit, and that's gonna end it right there. Oh, and 12 seconds left. That could be the deciding factor, though. And that flip it did, I believe, was only in regulation. So that hit right there was the only thing it got in bonus time. Oh my goodness, could that be the deciding factor? Flip it early in bonus time. Oh my goodness. Oh boy, we wait on the judges. This is probably the best title defense in freestyle I think I've ever seen an MTWS truck do, besides maybe Outlaw in 2020. Oh boy! We just wait on the scores now. Oh my goodness! As we're still waiting on the scores. Oh my goodness! What a freestyle that was! As we're still waiting on the scores, this is so intense. Will it be enough? Score to beat a 36 by Shatter. Here we go. Here we go, fans. Will it be enough? Here comes crazy scores. Take out 9, take out 7, 2 most points. It's a 35! It's 1 point short as Shatter is your 2024 MTWS Freestyle Champion. Its first ever freestyle title. Its first title overall. As Crazy was 1 point short. Oh, if it didn't flip early, it could have had it. Oh my goodness. It almost had it. It almost became the first truck to defend its freestyle title. Oh my god, so close. The closest title defense in freestyle ever, but it wasn't enough as Shatter wins freestyle, its first ever title. And oh, what's this? Shatter is coming out as it's going for an encore to celebrate. Here we go, as Shatter gonna go for the Leduc Leap. Your new freestyle champion. Congratulations, Shatter. 2024 MTWS Freestyle Champion has saved it right on the wall. Man, that wall's been destroyed so many times tonight. Oh, someone's gonna be footing that bill. Oh my gosh. Oh boy, here we go, Trouble. Coming out, nice save. Up and over the berm. Oh my god, what a run this is. Oh, Shatter gonna go for a donut to the crowd over here. Look at that, swinging up dirt for its hometown crowd. The first ever freestyle champion. Its first ever freestyle champion, MTWS. Its first ever title ever. Man, what a wild transformation Shatter's had from 2009 to 2014. That's a big jump right there. It was an elite truck, yada 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 yada. Really good and everything. But then in 2015, and really all the way up to like maybe 2023, it's like 8-year stretch, when it updated its new body, it wanted to focus mostly on racing. At first it worked out really well, but then it struggled to the point where it missed the championship in 2015. And then these last 2 years, Shatter has reignited and became an elite freestyler and racer once again. Became one of the best trucks in the league. And now, it can finally say after 15 years, it's a champion. The first ever truck in MTWS history in front of its hometown crowd. Oh my goodness. Oh, what a nice move that was. You're defending your new freestyle champion, I mean to say. Oh my goodness. Shatter is going out for the crowd. Oh boy, I cannot wait for it and Crazy's, of course, redesign 20. Oh! Cartwheeling. Ooh, what a hit that was. Oh, I'm going to go over right there. Give it up for Shatter. your 2024 MTWS Freestyle Champion. What a night it's been so far. But we're not done yet, MTWS fans. Oh no, we are nowhere near done yet. We still got a huge encore plan. And oh boy, what is this? What is this? Well, how about that? The defending racing champion, the two-time defending champion, Crazy Bull, is also coming out for an encore now, with Shatter, of course, still on the track. Oh boy. And here comes your two-time defending racing champion, Crazy Bull, as it's going to LeDuc leap to get things started. With big air off the jump. And it's going to snort two, which of course, still broken. Adam, you might need to look into that again. It's still broken. As now going to go back for that racing lane with some huge air into that jump. How about that? We just witnessed history too. Crazy, of course, early day was the first ever truck to defend its title. 15 years of trying, and it took that long for someone to finally do it. And we almost saw Crazy do it. If Crazy didn't flip and maybe did like 2 more hits, it might have had enough to at least potentially get a tie, and who knows after that. It was right there, and oh boy, ooh, careful there for Crazy Bull. As going off for the crowd. Careful there, going up semi-trailer, saved it right there. And up and over that. There we go! Flipping it over. Cartwheeling it. Oh, boy, gonna go over. And not gonna be able to save right there. Give it up for your 2024 MTWS Racing Champion, Crazy Bull, who's even down is snorting defiantly. Oh my god. What a night it's been, MTWS fans. What a night. But we're not done, as we still got an encore. Alright, MTWS fans, we are not done though with tonight. Even though we just had Shatter and Crazy Bull came out for encores, we still got more encores, of course, to wrap up tonight. In fact, we got 3 encores planned. And we're about to do our first one, although there's not going to be really much done. It's just a LeDuc leap, but trucks are going to be showed off. As these trucks have not been in MTWS in a long time. The last time we saw them, of course, was the encore to wrap up the 10th anniversary of MTWS in Las Vegas 2019. Of course, that was their last time we saw them in their old paints and all that. But these trucks, for this encore, have been brought onto ROR for the first time ever. And they've got new bodies and new looks, most of them, and all that. And that, of course, is the retired trucks. I've brought them back onto ROR with new paint schemes as they are about to show them off. As here we go. Start off, of course, with Air Rage, repainted as their Messerschmitt ME262, which is based upon. Beautiful sight right there. Nice to see Air Rage is back, but we continue on, of course, as Aquatic Beast is back. Although it's the exact same body as we all know from like 2013, 2014, just converted on the other side. And then Badass on the new old Ford body with the tailgate gone too. Nice new paint design too with it as well. And then Dark Beast, new paint scheme as well on the new Prowler body with some white add-ons instead of being all purple and black beforehand. And then it is Eliminator on the new Chevy body with Flames add-on too. Let's go, welcome back Eliminator. And then of course, Hearts Ablazing is back. It's been a while since we've seen all these trucks, although it still looks pretty similar with a new paint scheme though, very similar though. And then Monster Wheels, or Kaibutsu Sarin in Japanese. Nice to see it back as well. And then it is Seismic Crush. As remember, it was the first trophy truck in MTWS, as it's brought back with a little bit of a different design to it as well. And then, after that, it is Supercharger, although it's on a Challenger body, because there's no actual Dodge Charger in the game last I know of, so it's actually a Dodge Challenger. And finally, Yatsura is back as well. These are the only trucks I brought back. I did not bring back any of the Team Pokemon trucks. I did not bring back Monster Jam, even though it technically has been brought back, because remember it debuted in Denver 2021. And I didn't bring back Red Alert,
I think there was one other truck that was made, but I didn't bring back because all of them were promoted Monster Jam, Pokemon, Command Conquer. I didn't want to have no like promotion trucks at the moment. I just wanted to bring back the normal ass trucks, and that's what I did. Now, does this mean they're gonna come back out of their retirement after 10 years? Too early to say. But hey, they're on ROR with beautiful paints, and it's nice to see them back. So give it up for the retired trucks to see them once again. Alright, now for part 2 of our encore. And of course, it's going to be the exact same way as it was for the 10th anniversary in 2019. As here comes for the final time, the 15th anniversary MTWS truck. And it's going to go for the Leduc leap to get things started with some huge air. I think it landed on the cars too, on the van stack. And of course, now going to go into a donut. But watch out for the hybrid coming up as it's going up it. It's still going up it, getting away from it now. Oh, on 2 wheels, nice save. Alright, but now it looks like it's still not done yet. And now here we go, back for some more Cyclones. This is the last time we're going to see the Encore 15th anniversary paint scheme, as we are going back to the original colors. Alright, as now MTWS line up for a jump. I think you all should know what this means. And here we go, right for the back of the center jump with a huge sky wheelie coming down. And surprise! All the other Fountain trucks are coming out for one final time for a tandem encore. All 13 trucks out there, as they're going to go for the Leduc leap. We're going to need a whole bunch of cameras for all of this. Coming down. Oh, Thunderbolt's in trouble right there. Oh, and Power Forward already flipped on top of the race lane. Destroyer went into the wall. And MTWS actually slammed into the wall and broke. And looks like, I don't know who it was up there. Is that Prowler flipped over already too? My goodness, so many are already done. And Wild Ride is flipping into the wall, and there it goes. So many are already done. Oh boy, Outlaw just did a reverse sideward. That's really cool. Shatter had a horrible landing, whatever that was it just did. So many trucks going. Oh my goodness. Oh, Thunderbolt's in trouble on 2 wheels, and now it's gonna go over. Oh, what a horrible landing Thunderbolt had. Ooh, Fireball had a horrible land. Now it's flipping near the backflip wall. Oh, it somehow did a barrel roll in midair. Oh my goodness. I don't know how it did it, but it did. Oh, Predator had a violent hit right there. Somehow saved it. Somehow still going. And now Fireball's flipping again. And now Impala flipping. I think it did a corkscrew as it goes over. Crazy just had a save. There goes Impala. And we're down to, I think, 6 trucks remaining. And I spoke too soon, as Predator's now going to go over. So now we're down to 5. Crazy, Outlaw, Fireball, Destroyer, and Flying Falcon still going. As up, Destroyer's now flipping. And going to get another save right there. Oh my goodness, Outlaw just crossed right. Oh, in trouble right there. And Outlaw's going to go over. And not going to be able to save it. Oh my goodness, Outlaw had a violent, Flying Falcon had a violent flip. And now it's over. So only Crazy, Destroyer, and Fireball remain. And Crazy's having a violent flip right there, the former Freestyle champion. And somehow saved it. Let's go. Wild save that was. And still going up. And Fireball got stuck on the tanker stack as it's done. And Shatter broke, as I see earlier. Oh, what a hard hit. Destroyer. Oh, Flying Be Crazy almost had a backflip off the hybrid as it's done. So only Destroyer remains. And now it's going to go for the backflip. Here we go. Oh, consecutive. In trouble. Over rotates. And is going to go over. As they both flipped right there. How about that, MTWS fans? Give it up for the Fountain Trucks and the MTWS Trucks in their final debut in the 15th anniversary paints. As they'll either go back to their original pre-2024 paints or maybe have new paints for this year. I'm sure Shatter will have a new paint scheme since, after all, it just became the champion for Freestyle. So it's got to have something to promote for that as well. Man, what an encore that was. But of course, we're not done. We have just one more thing left, as we're now about to go watch it now. And that, of course, is MTWS 2025 coming out, as there it is, with a huge Leduc leap. As it's MTWS 2025 with the current colors of MTWS, red and gray. Although for some reason the gray on this truck looks a lot brighter than normal, but it's directly ripped from the logo, so I don't know why it just looks a lot brighter than it normally does, like a lot lighter color. But it's the exact same color from the logo, so I have no idea how. Oh my goodness, what big air off the hybrid. It's, of course, the V5 Ford body. Because remember,
The MTWS truck in 2023 was not V5 Ford. It was the imported, the old Ford body I just put on to V5. And of course, I used the new Ford body, the V5 Ford body for the 15th anniversary. So now the MTWS. Oh, gonna go over already. Oh my God! Wow, that's embarrassing. That was an embarrassing way to end that run. But you know what? I think we did this recently. We're flipping right back over. That was way too early ending off. The MTWS Trucks has way more to go out there to do. But yeah, MTWS 2025, as we're gonna, this is how the MTWS truck is gonna look until 2029 when we do the 20th anniversary. Oh my God. Don't make me start thinking about the 20th anniversary. Oh, corkscrewing it! Oh boy, over-rotating it! Save it again, let's go! Oh boy! And then gonna smash into the semi-trailer, which, by the way, did not get really hit that much out there. Most of the obstacles I think were hit were either the double, the racing lanes, the center jump, this crossfire come up, the hybrid, and the berms. Like the tank stack, and of course, bad hit on the tanks right there. The van stack, except that one van stack that's on the ground. That did get hit a lot. But that van stack just went for it, didn't get hit a lot. The tire ramp didn't get hit that much, I don't think, either. So that's a little disappointing for all the work I put out there for it. But now, oh boy, gonna have Pike. Oh, got a corkscrew somehow. Somehow got the corkscrew. Oh, gonna get the save right there. But yeah, give it up for the MTWS truck. Oh boy, gonna smash, smash. Oh my goodness, how did it do that? For the, oh, there we go, gonna save it. For that hard landing, it had a very soft landing right there. That was quite weird. And gonna get hit the wall right there. Very good on you, MTWS. And looks like maybe line up. Oh, nope. Gonna go line up for this. Looks like it's gonna do what none of the trucks really did earlier. Gonna send it on the crossfred. And I don't think it was in second gear, so it didn't really get to send it. Oh, that's gonna hurt on landing. Ooh, nosedive. Oh, nice save for the MTWS truck. It's still going. What a run this is. Up and over the bus stack. And ooh, I think that kind of was too hard of a hit, so it's probably going to wrap it up right there. But nope, it's still going. Back it up. As hit that bus stack. As with the amount of power head left, it's just going to crawl on top of the bus stack. And with that, MTWS fans, that will wrap up the 2024 MTWS Championship. What an event it was. What a year it was. And this season's officially over. My goodness. This season that's been in the work, God, since like, hell, all the way back like in 2023, even before 2023 season happened, when I was already like working on plans for what I was going to do. It's nice to see the 15th anniversary is finally over. What an incredible year it was. But now is, of course, time to take a look at the results for tonight. So, of course, here are the results for qualifying as Blood Rage. Joined Eruption, Nitro, and Outlaw as the only truck to have multiple number 1 qualifiers. Outlaw just got edged out as number 2, which was wild. Then Power Ford, Patriot, Crusher, Fireball, Thunderbolt, and Wild Ride were the top 8 as they went straight into round 2. Nitro just missed out. Then Flying Falcon, Outrage, Destroyer, Shatter had a horrible run. Shadowrun, the Monster Razor, Crazy, Bling, the defending race champion Crazy Bull had a horrible qualifying time, not that it mattered later on. Then Prowler, and then look at that, Impala, Mad Dog, Polar Storm, Yeet Plunder, Eruption. The 5 worst qualifying times, 4 of them were elite. With 2 of them, of course, being racing runner-up to the titles. Very bad qualifying times they had. But that's how qualifying went, so congratulations to Blood Rage for getting number 1 qualifier for the first time since 2011. And then we take a look at the racing bracket, as Eruption would beat Crazy, Nitro would beat Bling, Impala would beat Destroyer. Remember, Impala had that flip at the end, somehow was able to get fixed in time. Shatter beat Mad Dog in that photo finish. Polar Storm beat Shadowrun, who, remember, Shadowrun spun out in the turn. Prowler beat Outrage. Crazy Bull beat Flying Falcon, and then Yeet Plunder beat the Monster Razor. Round 2 was Blood Rage beating Eruption to break the curse, which it couldn't do in 2011. And then Nitro and Wild Ride went at, and Wild Ride would get the win. Impala would beat Crusher. Shadow would beat Patriot. Power Forward would beat Polar Storm. Fireball would beat Prowler.
Crazy Bull would beat Thunderbolt, and then Outlaw would beat the Plunder, who then Outlaw flipped at the end. Then the quarterfinals would be Wild Ride beating Blood Rage. Then Impala beating Shatter in an upset, not upset, photo finish. Then Power Forward beating Fireball in a photo finish. And then Crazy Bull beating Outlaw once again, just like it did last year to make the semifinals. Then the semifinals, it was Impala edging out Wild Ride in a photo finish. And then it was Crazy Bull beating Power Forward to defy the odds to make it to the finals despite its qualifying time. Became the 4th truck, I think, to make the finals. No, 5th truck to make the finals consecutive years. And of course, it was going to have to face Impala in the finals, where in a close race, Crazy Bull won it, edging out Impala to become the 2024 racing champion, its 2nd racing title and 2nd title overall, as it became the 1st truck to ever defend its title. After 15 years of trying, we finally had that. And then, of course, we get to the freestyle, as Shatter won freestyle with a 36, 1 point lower than it was last year's with Crazy at 37. Mad Dog, the runner-up to this year. First time since 2010 racing, Mad Dog was the runner-up for something in 2024 freestyle. You gotta feel bad for Mad Dog. It lost to Shatter and racing, and then it lost to Shatter and freestyle to keep it from getting another title. Oh, it just feels bad for Mad Dog, working so hard but got just short. Crazy, the once defending racing freestyle champion, not anymore, as it fell just short of a 35. If it didn't flip over early in bonus time, it might have had a chance. It was that close. That flip cost it. Outrage was 4th with a 33. Thunderbolt got 33. How about Crazy Bull going for the double down? It lasted half the night and ended up finishing 6th place in freestyle. Not bad. Eruption got a 32. Impala got a 32. Bling got a 31. Wild Ride got a 31. Shadowrun got a 31. Prowler got a 30. Crusher 30. Ye Plunder 30. Patriot 28. Fireball 28. Destroyer 27. Flying Falcon 27. Power Forward 27. The Monster Rager 26. Polar Storm 26. And then we get to the bottom one. Blood Rage with 24. Owl up in 18 in last place. I think for the first time ever, Nitro got last with a 16. So, if you look at this, was this the highest scoring championship ever? I don't think so. But it was definitely outside of the bottom 3. Even Blood Rage you can count in as well. It was probably the most consistent, high-scoring runs in MTWS Championship history. Like, if you take out Outlaw and Blood Rage, Outlaw and Nitro, they are the only trucks that got under 20 points. Blood Rage got a 24. Everyone got 24 and better otherwise. And it looks like... Yeah, so over half the field got a score of 30 or better. So everyone was consistently put up great runs. Very few flipped early and all that. And it was wild. I genuinely... This might be wild to say because we've had now 10 championships. I think this might have been the greatest MTWS championship ever. Racing was wild, and freestyle, while it wasn't like the most spectacular moments compared to other years, and it wasn't as high scoring, the trucks were very consistent, and most filled their runs and put up high scores. So it was like consistency, which is something I value too. So yeah, what a wild night it was. And with that, of course, that wraps up the 2024 MTWS season, and of course, the 15th anniversary, as MTWS is going to go back to its normal colors for the first time since 2023. And then we'll see what happens in 2029 for the 20th anniversary. And don't get me started on ideas for that, because I honestly don't really have any ideas what I'm going to do for 2029. Because I've already ran out of ideas. Like, the only thing I can really think of is updating the logo and the MTWS truck in the 20th anniversary colors. That's it right now. I can't think of anything else. But yeah, what an awesome night it was. Congratulations, like I said earlier, to Blood Rage for getting #1 qualifier, first time since 2011, and joining one of only 4 trucks to have done it multiple times. Congratulations to Crazy Bull for being the 2024 MTWS Racing Champion, and is the first truck to ever defend its title. 2nd racing title, and 2nd title overall.
And then congratulations to Shatter. Finally, its first ever freestyle title and first title overall in its hometown. It was hoping to do good in racing. It did not do so tonight, but got the freestyle win. That's all that matters in the end. And yeah, there's nothing else left to say, MTWS fans. I don't know what the future is going to hold for 2025 for MTWS, but of course there'll always be events this upcoming year. And of course trucks will be updated and all that, and who knows, maybe new stuff will show up. You'll have to wait and see. Alright, MTWS fans, I hope you enjoyed the championship, and see you all later on in 2025. See you all next time.